Andy.
All right.
This is PKA
A.
141.
That
Oh,
yeah. That could be the worst intro in the history. We did 141 intros so
Dude,
far.
that's so much better than what Wings does. Thank you, man. Fucking gold.
You gotta get that charisma up, Andy. Like, this is the rage in Korean, Andy. We're on PK 141 and we're ready to rape bitches.
No. He's not ready to rape. I hope not.
No bitches will be raped.
Come on, PK. We have Nazi like propaganda as our like slogans.
Yeah, that's not us though. We're not the ones.
Disney is not going to be calling us, Lefty. I'm going to let you know this.
Well, no. If any company was going to call us with our Nazi propaganda, it'd be Disney.
I see where you went there.
Yeah, because Walt Disney was a very, very open anti-Semite.
Yeah, he's also very, very dead, and they have very, very, big.
No, he's frozen, awaiting to be thawed and reanimated.
How freaked out is he going to be when he wakes up and realizes he's worth billions and billions and billions?
That would kind of be fucking cool.
Like, you guys did a great job while I was away.
I
I left you guys with a fucking mouse and some bunny ear helmets, and look at this shit. We own Star Wars and Star Trek.
People still
You
like
own
Steamboat
Star Wars
Willie?
and Star Trek.
We have Justin Bieber?
They own everybody, right? They're
They own everything.
So Andy, you and I, we square off tomorrow, right?
Yep, definitely.
It's gonna suck.
So, Andy, how bad are you going to crush Woody's Gamertag?
Not bad. At all.
Let's go ahead and let's break it down like this. What kind of bug would Woody's Gamertag be when you stomp on him?
No, hang on. We're missing out on some important details here. Are you guys sparring? Is this jiu-jitsu? Is this MMA? Is this kickboxing? Muay Thai? What are we doing?
Well, the only thing, honestly, I can really do right now is probably like do boxing or kickboxing. I can't really roll. I can't really do MMA right now. So
Andy is a disabled
yeah.
125
No,
pound
fuck this.
fighter.
Andy is a professional fighter.
5'5". Woody's 6 foot 200 pounds. And Andy fights at 125.
Yeah, up until yesterday, Andy was a bum on the street. Joe just brought him into his house.
And
They have like 30 minutes before to learn how to fight, and then they're gonna record
Nobody
it.
is rooting for me to even do moderately well. No one's looking for me to even like show or get a shot in. They just want me to be crushed. You guys are all bastards.
So what I want to know is, are we sparring before or after I get beat up by Joe?
After. Yeah, I talked to Joe about that.
I see how this is then.
Yeah.
So full disclosure, Andy is very good. Andy lives with me. Andy trains with me every single day. Andy's been like, so Andy doesn't start rounds. When I get ready for my fights, Andy doesn't start the rounds, but we always have Andy do like the last minute or so of each round. So Andy's very good. He's just on the smaller side, but it means he's very fast. So Woody will definitely have his hands full.
So, Andy, could you take Chuck Liddell in a striking match?
No. No. I'd be knocked out so fast. It wouldn't be fun. It would not be fun at all.
Much like me tomorrow. Yeah.
This is going to be really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Like, I'm not a big fighter guy. Like, what skills does Chuck Liddell possess that Andy doesn't?
The 5.
Well,
What was that?
He's a much bigger, stronger.
I understand he's a
individual.
bigger man than Andy.
and not a
but,
little
like,
bit. He's like 75 pounds bigger.
Is it just all reach and just?
Yeah, Andy's gonna look like a child next to Woody, realistically.
Yeah.
But Andy's very good. And
It's gonna. Woody, your wife's about 5'5", right?
5'7".
Oh, yeah, that's right. She is tall.
Yeah,
I think we should actually like get into Joe's webcam here and have Woody come stand next to him.
We can do that.
See this difference.
We can do that.
There is a lot. Yep. Oh, I can't believe that Wings is the one who thought of this. Wings is like, wait a minute, why don't you just fucking walk over there, dude?
I want to see.
We'll put him in front.
No.
No, I get side by side, back to back
Side
at
by
least.
side.
Oh yeah, back to back. Let's go.
Yeah, back to back. That's the way to go.
Put your fists up like you're staring for a fighting
No,
post.
no. Stay in that position, but put your hands in like finger pistols. Like both of you. Like both. Now you have just made a cop buddy movie.
Oh, is that a Thundercats T-shirt?
Yes, it is.
Maybe I'll go lefty for fun.
No, I don't. I'm very auto lefty.
I've only gone like 7 times, Lefty.
I know what to do. I don't
I
know.
go every day, Lefty.
There really isn't any position that's going to help me.
I would tell you to just stay away and tire him out, but he looks like he has more constitution.
I haven't been able to train that much for like the past like
he hurt his finger.
month and a half.
Is there anything to see?
I don't know if you're really gonna be able to.
I told my English teacher that one time too. Like I hurt my toe, I can't write this essay, and she didn't believe me.
Well, I haven't been able to. I still can't really make a fist like at all. So that's why I can't like do any grappling or like MMA or anything. I tore ligaments in my finger, so I haven't even been able to train that much. So.
Dude,
it's catching me at a good time.
I feel you, pimp. I feel you. I can't fight worth a shit. That's why I cheat.
Oh, by the way, apologies if the audio syncing is off. I'm not at home. Be happy you have PKA. Oh, wait, we didn't do the sponsor, did we?
No, I was about to get to that. That's right. It's not the YOLO boys this week. Unfortunately, they did not want to return.
They are getting ready to embark on their worldwide tour.
Yeah. That's the thing about advertising with us. You know, just last week they were nobody. They were just the YOLO boys who were doing, you know, weather reports for the military in Africa and Europe. You know, of course, as you all know. And this week they're on tour with Justin Bieber apparently after coming on the show. It's remarkable.
Yeah.
So this week we have Wubdoor games. You can see on the side they do live commentaries, Let's Play, Portal 2 interactives, random chattering and laughs. YouTube.com/Wubdoor. Check them out.
I love random chattering.
Dude, that was Dead Space. People like that Let's Play.
Yeah, I like random chattering.
That's
right.
what it's all about.
That's how I would describe my life.
So
Should I squeeze over there and be with them, or should I be in their background?
I don't know.
I kind of like the Inception feel of it.
I'm gonna make
I
this
kind of like
interesting.
this.
I want to make this
kinda
interesting.
nice. It's kind of nice having the bigger screen.
Let's make a bet on this fight. Y'all recording this fight between Andy and Woody, right?
Oh yeah,
I bet on Andy.
All right. I'm gonna go to this. If Woody can last more than 10 minutes, I'll shave my beard.
The round won't even go 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Done. We agree. We'll make it go.
Yeah, I don't even
They're just
want
gonna
it to go
stand there
that
for
long.
10 minutes.
Totally
Andy,
can carry
the fate
that.
of
Totally
my
carry
beard.
that for 10 minutes, no problem.
The fate of my beard lasts on you, Woody.
Fine. Joe's funny. Done. We agree.
What if Andy can put Woody down in the first minute? Legitimately put him down.
Woody's like, wait a minute, wait.
Wait.
Wait, why is this guy trying to kick my ass all of a sudden?
Yes.
No, we were just
My best weapon in the octagon is charm and humor.
I don't feel like those are very positive weapons to have. In that.
Joe's like, what if you can put him down? I mean, really put him down.
Like he's gonna really knock me out, but he's gonna feel bad about it.
Oh, God.
Andy, I just want to see Woody go limp. I just want you to hit him once and just see him just go,
He's like, what if he breaks Woody's arm? Like, just breaks it. Just snaps it at the joint. What if he does
bone
that?
through the skin. You get your own advertising spot on PKA. You get a half.
So Woody's all of a sudden went from lasting 10 minutes to getting dropped like a box of pasta in the store.
Hey, I'm just trying to figure out the terms so we can game play.
I'm just trying to motivate Woody to
I don't
last.
see any of you fuckers challenging professional fighters in the octagon.
No, exactly, right?
I don't see anyone else. Step it up.
I'm too fat. I mean, he could beat my ass by just staying away from me. I'd throw like 3 punches, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm going to lay down. I give up.
I don't know what to do. If he can't grapple, can I force that somehow? If I get close to him, it'll really hurt, though. Like, I'm much longer, right? So it's to my advantage to kind of work that jab and keep him away.
Theoretically, you should be able to hit me before I can hit you. Theoretically.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing about fighting. Like, you can land a lucky punch, Woody.
No.
Yes,
No.
I've seen it happen in the octagon. Somebody just bing right on the button.
Yeah, but that
those
was a
lucky
professional
punches
fighter.
are very much practiced.
Yeah.
Woody, do that
yeah.
cage run thing that everybody talks
Oh,
about.
that Pettis
Just-
does, yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
bet
run
Andy's
up on the
never had a
cage
guy
and-
do that to
Hey, we don't talk about that guy.
him.
What is a cage run?
It's like a in the martial arts movie where you see the guy uses one leg to springboard off the wall and turn around and kick or
The
punch a guy.
Showtime kick. Is that what they're talking
Yeah.
about? The
Joe,
Showtime kick?
Do you actually do that bullshit? Like when you see that coming?
Joe, you've never been to Tokyo and you've never fought Pettis, right?
Never happened. I mean, if I went to Japan, I'm pretty sure I would remember that. Some kind of natural disaster hitting me in the face to make me forget about something like that. So if I went to Japan, I would know and I would remember. I would love to go to Japan someday. I've never been.
Not to my recollection, anyway.
I would remember.
Did you dream about it one time?
That's there might have been a fight there that he doesn't remember. That's what we're talking about, Wings. It didn't work out, and they all said it was my fault. They said it was bad luck. Not Joe, but
only trip he's been on, and it didn't end well.
Next time, bring me, and I'll cheat for you.
Wings, I don't think they'll let you smuggle a gun into the arena.
Yeah,
I don't need a gun. No, that's the wrong way to do it. You got to spike his water. You just put like some fucking like cayenne pepper in his water, so he goes back to the corner. He sprays himself in the eyes and mouth with that shit.
Dude, they check for all that stuff. Like they're super tight about this. That stuff would legitimately happen. People are super careful about food, water, all that stuff.
And that's when you start slipping some grease in some hands.
Has anybody ever been caught trying to do that, Joe? To your knowledge?
They just, not that I know of. I mean, there's been like the old gag is you send hookers and pizza to the guys from the night before the fight or the night before weigh-ins or whatever. There's been all kinds of stuff that's happened, but I don't know if there's anything in recent times is
hookers and pizza is probably a pretty good thing.
Dude,
for you, not for the professional fighter.
If it's a day before weigh-ins and you have to get on a scale and you're supposed to be a certain weight, you don't have really strong will, you're gonna be tempted by the pizza. It's at least gonna piss you off.
I love that Andy and Joe don't have matching chairs, so Andy looks huge.
Andy,
I'm fighting the big one tomorrow.
I was in Kentucky somewhere at a motel one time. We were all outside in this little courtyard area they had, and we had kind of eaten like an early dinner, but it was like 9 p.m. We're all kind of hungry, and all of a sudden the Domino's guy shows up for somebody else. Somebody at the motel had ordered pizza, so I'm like, hey, over here. He's like, I'm like, yeah, we're not in the room. We're over here in the courtyard. He brings the pizza over, and I buy somebody else's pizza and soda from him. So it was like a Mountain Dew and like a 2-liter Mountain Dew and like a large pizza and breadsticks. And I just bought their pizza. So of course they're getting pissed off because they're still waiting on their pizza. So they call Domino's. They're like, our pizza still hasn't come. They're like, we just delivered the pizza. They're like, bullshit. We want our pizza right fucking now. So they send another pizza. I buy the second pizza. By the time
I would have called home by now, and I would have just sold it to you and pocketed the money.
Dude, by the time the third pizza got there, those people were irate. They were screaming at the Domino's guy out there. It was great.
Was it the same guy every time?
No, it was a different guy.
Oh.
That's what made it really... Yeah.
Say Mountain Dew for me.
Mountain Dew.
Dew.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Lozon's making fun of accents now?
Really?
Oh,
you thought...
Yeah, Joe, I don't know.
I was going to say Mountain Dew.
There you go. That's better.
Mountain Dew. I'm all hopped up on that Mountain Dew. Speaking of being hopped up on Mountain Dew, I saw that after I had to leave the show early last week because of the internet difficulties I was having, that my good friend Taylor had quite a bit of Mountain Dew in him.
Yeah, he was.
Is that what that was?
And I just want to say that I blame that whole thing on you guys because you kept pushing him to drink more and more beer.
No, that is not how that happened.
No such thing. No,
that's not how that.
He was setting himself up to drink more beer.
He was
like,
pushing us to drink, and Lefty
At no
in particular.
point did you guys ever say, "Whoa, man, you need to slow it down." You guys just loaded my friend up, got him all drunk, made him say things he didn't need to say. Yeah, you guys had him so drunk he wanted to wake Joe up and get him down there.
What? That was so
He did,
funny.
yeah. He said he had your number, and he insisted that he was going to call.
I don't think he has my number, but maybe.
I did not give him your number. I know that.
He was pretty sure of himself that he had your phone number.
I don't think I gave him my number, so that'd be interesting.
Well, we should get him on here and see if he can call you.
That's neither here nor there. The point is, I'm sure that Taylor told me that that was the drunkest he has ever been in his memory. So
somehow this whole thing turned into being my fault, and this time Kyle did it. I'm always responsible for everything that goes wrong.
No, it's not your fault. I blame Lefty. Lefty.
What did I do? I acquiesced. I was like, okay, Taylor, I'll drink with you so you're not the only one making an ass of yourself. Then he continued. He had already been drinking, and once I started, he tried to drink me under the table still. And it didn't
Even
end
with
well.
his head start, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good show. I know I saw some people didn't like it, they didn't care for it, and they got offended or whatever, but I really enjoyed that show. I went back and, I watched it maybe 2 days ago, and I was laughing my ass off. I thought the whole thing was great.
It was great. Not quite as great as Wubdoor's YouTube channel.
No, nothing is.
No, you can't hang with those guys.
Who can?
But otherwise, it was a good show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as we're recording, I'm not sure if this is like the greatest thing we've ever done or the worst, and I think that's exactly how the subs broke down too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw a lot of comments like, "Oh, this was hilarious," or "Oh, this was, uncomfortable and it made me uneasy and I didn't even want to watch anymore."
No,
So,
I liked it. It wasn't as awkward as a Wings of Redemption like poop sex story, but it was.
Wings, what are you doing right now?
Listening to Kyle talk about poop sex?
No, what are you reading something?
I'm actually looking at it. I wouldn't say I was reading it.
We're working, baby. Everybody else is
how
working.
podcasts work. Somebody talks and then you don't have to talk.
What are you reading? What is that?
It's an Astro mix amp thing.
You son of a
You looking at the
bitch.
schematics, the diagram? What are you
It was there.
filling out your warranty card
You
and
lazy
sending it in?
bastard. Get to work. Say something funny. Go.
Can I say something funny?
Do you guys need a new topic?
Well, I'll get you a topic.
What were we talking about earlier that was pretty funny?
There was a Zimmerman
no.
stuff.
No. You were talking about the North Korean thing. Run that one by us again.
We already did that one.
No.
No, we lost
We
it.
did that on air.
No, the recording failed. Do it again.
Yeah. Tell us about that. Tell us your whole plan for Andy.
Oh yeah. I was like Andy. He's kind of a little lifeless with his intro to Painkiller Already. He should really ham it up and become like this North Korean escapee of a North Korean prison labor camp, and he has to fight in the UFC to earn money to get his parents out.
Get his parents out.
Bring the South Korean
What
flag.
was his tagline?
What?
What was his tagline? What's he here to do?
He has to fight in the UFC to earn money to get his mother out of the North Korean prison camp.
Yeah. And before the actual fight, let's say Andy comes out first and wait on the other guy. Well, in the meantime, some little person dressed as Kim Jong-un actually runs out, and Andy just kicks the shit out of the little person. And then,
On his shirt
then
it says, "Nuke me, baby."
Yeah, just kicks the shit out of a little person in the ring, really quick. Just basically just kicks him in the face, and it's over. And then his actual opponent comes out, and he just does it every week. That's every fight. That's his
Yeah,
warm-up.
and it holds a card up, says golf score 18 strokes, fight record 0-1.
Sure, we could do that.
Wait, that was a subtle reference to Kim Jong-il faking his prowess at golf.
Yeah, we were just
I
gonna let
caught
that slide, man.
I
Even
like
though it was a
that.
different person and
Yeah.
not an actual golf score, I was gonna let it slide. But yes.
Hey, you gotta be creative. Do you guys want to see this nasty ass bruise on my leg?
Yes.
I do. Hold on. Let me
Did you
give you the
even
big...
have to ask?
We're not going to see penis or anything, are we?
I hope so.
Wow, not bad. Whoa, that's a pimple.
Pop that shit.
Oh,
I got one on my other leg too.
Yeah, dude, that was me.
Oh!
Wait, what?
God, I think you got.
Wings. Oh, let me see. Let me see the gun. Didn't you get shot in the leg? Let me see that too.
Got shot in the leg?
Yeah,
You can't really
show us
tell
the
that,
gunshot wound.
How'd you get shot in the leg?
Man, you can't really see nothing, dude. It's just a little scar.
That's bullshit.
Is it wrong of me that I kind of want to ask Wings to pop that pimple on PKA?
Yeah, man. I want him to
Seriously,
do
get the
something about
pimple
that fucking
inside.
spider bite.
that
I
Kyle.
don't think I can pop it myself. I mean, I can see if I can get somebody in here to try to pop it.
Yeah, man. If you
Yes.
got somebody that'll pop that thing, that's gonna be good TV. Dude,
Let me see if I can work on the camera for a minute.
who needs World Star Hip Hop when you got Wings of Redemption?
Oh shit.
God, all I can think of is Kyle. What is that video you showed us of that?
Assist on the guy's back?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. This
I would show you, Joe, but
This-
you can't really see because my legs are so white.
Yeah.
What are we
I
looking
just
at?
don't scar real well.
We were looking for the infamous bullet wound.
But
Where is it?
it's on my right kneecap. It's in the back.
You got shot in the back of the knee?
No, it went through, came out the back. So the scarring's mainly on the back.
Make it happen.
Is that how you got your hood pass?
No, I got my hood vest because I grew up in the hood. Where are we gonna stick this camera at? Charlie.
We need an assistant.
Yeah, get Charlie in there.
Make sure he's got the feather bow things to wave around as he walks in and out.
Man, I'll tell you what. You can say whatever you want, but this is a fucking good show. All right.
Yeah, isn't it?
We've got a 450-pound man meandering in the other room looking for someone to help him pop an enormous pimple. that, let's all be honest here. Didn't it look more like a spider bite?
I don't know.
Hold this
Kind
camera.
of like staph infection, a little to me.
Ingrown
Yeah.
hair?
Either I think either one of two things is going to happen. Either A, Wings is going to turn into some sort of Spider-Man. Oh!
Oh, this is great radio, folks. Like and
shit.
favorite. Oh, God.
Woody,
Oh my
click
God,
it. Woody,
here it
click his
comes.
screen. Woody, click his screen.
Oh, it's on. He's been there.
Oh.
Oh my God. Here it comes.
I don't think I can watch.
Oh, I got it.
Oh.
Oh, I feel like I taste it. It's horrible. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
It's bleeding out. God, it's like that scene in Ace Ventura where Ace figures out that Einhorn is a man.
No, it's worse than that.
Where's
Just in
my
terms of
water?
reaction.
This is
Oh.
horrible.
Einhorn is a man?
Andy, can you throw me a water?
Oh, fuck, man.
That's what Woody's Gamertag's face is going to look like tomorrow after Rage and Andy gets through with him.
Dude, that was awful. I'm sorry, guys. That was my idea. I'm going to take responsibility for this one.
Yeah.
Did you see it pop? Because I felt it like shoot juice out of it.
Yeah, we all saw the juice
Oh, I'm
come out
not
of your leg.
When Kyle finally makes his gaming channel, unsub it.
God,
What's
I
the
don't wanna be
update
able
on
to
that,
sleep
by the
tonight.
way?
I got it.
What?
Yeah, I got it.
Pimp it. What is it?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh,
I got it though.
All right.
Not ready yet. All right. What is Wink showing us now? Is he taking us on a tour of
Joe.
more pimples on his body? Wings, what are we looking at now?
Nah, man.
That's the other side. Like
Oh, is that
other
the bullet
side's-
wound?
No, that's the other
Bullet
side.
wound. Bullet wound to GTFO.
How'd you get shot? Tell us that story if you haven't told it already.
We've heard it, but we'll hear it again.
Oh, okay.
It's not even his best story. The best one is the homoerotic one where he got down on his knees.
Yeah.
I didn't get shot in that one. What it is
With
I
a
was,
bullet, at least.
I used to live in the I used to live on Holt Gardens. It's a little subdivision, just like Section 8 housing, out there on 378. And
Oh yeah.
my mom used to have a Monte Carlo, and like I was coming home from school, and this guy was like trying to jack the mother's car, and like he wasn't a very big. He was a kid mainly, and I screamed at him, and he ran away and stuff, and he ends up turning back and takes a shot at me, hits me in the leg.
Ooh.
Wings, everyone's going to be bummed if you don't show off the bullet wound.
There's nothing to see there, dude.
What caliber was it? What'd you get hit with?
I don't know.
You don't know. You're Mr. Gunn. You should know. You should have heard. You're like, well, from the sound of the bullet that it made as it went through my knee. That was a 32 grain.
It felt like somebody hit me with a piece of ice.
Really? It was
That's
like
what it felt
It
like.
was like cold, kind of.
I mean, the reason that you can't really see nothing is because it's in a part where it's pretty much stretch marks from for gaining weight.
The back of your knee?
Well, my thigh, knee area.
Oh.
But like, yeah, there's my soreness on my legs. I got that from basically working. I've been sitting on YouTube grinding, trying to think of ideas to turn my channel around. Like I've sat in this chair, literally, 7 days. Like the day is the first day I've actually got out of the room and went somewhere. Like as soon as I woke up, in the chair till I went to bed, got up, got back in the chair.
Where have you been pooping? Is the question I want to know.
Back across the room.
The bucket.
I spend a lot of time going to the bathroom.
Do we need?
I'm sorry, I still haven't recovered from that thing that Wings did on camera a few minutes ago. I'm sorry, I was.
Mother throat shut. I can show you.
Nah, dude, that's
You
cool.
underside of my stomach?
Nah, man, we'll save that one for next week. Next week we'll do the underside of your stomach. I think now.
No,
It's a little raw right now, Kyle.
Yeah, man, get some baby powder on that shit. So.
Let's do it.
So for now, I think maybe for those viewers who didn't see your video a couple days ago, maybe we could talk about what Andy did, like briefly at least.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about the video that I put out, the vlog with Andy.
Yeah.
Andy, what'd you do?
So basically, I got really, really fat, and then I lost a bunch of weight pretty fast, like 70 pounds in like 4 months.
Yeah.
How long ago was
Sanity.
it, though?
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
How'd
2
you
years
keep
ago.
it off?
Once it's off, as long as you just like don't go completely off the reservation and don't do anything, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like when I first lost weight, I got wicked paranoid that like if I ate like a cupcake or a cookie, I would instantly the very next day be 210 pounds again. Like to the point where like I was still eating like really, really, really low calories and whatnot, and then I just didn't have any fats to burn anymore really. So I was just kind of like really getting way too low, and
So what I'm concerned with, the same thing I talked to Boogie. Like every person I've ever seen that lost weight, like a considerable amount of weight, has never been able to keep it off.
I don't have a problem at all keeping it off. Not even like a little.
Like David Smith, for example, he was like 650 pounds. He went all the way down to like physical trainer level. Like he was literally a physical trainer at the end of his weight loss journey. That was what his job was. He was fit, in shape, looked good. 2 years later, 600 pounds again.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you just like don't completely, like I said, like go off
How
the
old are
reservation,
you,
stop
Andy?
working out. I'm 29 now.
You're 29, so you're older than me. So kudos.
Yeah, you
Like,
know.
what was the
I pretty
change
much
in your
kinda
life
need
that made it?
one.
What was the change in your life that made it that you like? Oh, I want to do this. Did you like see a UFC fight? Like I want to take part in this.
Well, so like I was talking before on like Woody's channel or whatever. I was in shape before I wrestled.
hold on. Are you a Korean guy with a Boston accent?
Yeah.
Say
Dude, I'm
whatever
like the
again.
worst Asian you're ever gonna meet out of everyone. I'm horrible at math. Like I'm like I don't like when I fight. I don't kick at all. Like, so my one of my best friends when we all went to college or whatever, freshman orientation, they put up all these stereotypes about like like different ethnicities and what their stereotypes are. And for Asian, it was like wicked smart, blah blah. And the game was like if you knew someone, you would take off that like stereotype. So he's like, dude, I got right up, took off all Asians are smart right down. He's like, one of my best friends is dumb as rocks. And I was like, thanks a lot, man. Like,
hold on. I gotta ask this. This is gonna be a little bit of a prick, but like, does Joe own a machine that has 4 wheels capable of moving? What is that called?
a car
Where's that parked at?
in the driveway.
Oh, he didn't do it. I was hoping he'd say
Oh,
that.
you're saying? Oh, I know. I'm like park the car in Harvard Yard kind of deal.
Yeah.
If I talk fast and I'm not thinking about it, I have a bad accent.
Did you have you obviously didn't have the accent when you were born. Were you born in Boston?
No, I was born in South Korea, and then I was adopted when I was like, I don't know, like 4 months old, 5 months old. I
think
don't
you lived
remember
in
any of
Boston
it.
your whole life.
I think he was born in North Korea.
No, definitely.
Yeah, he's got to fight to win his.
Born in a slave camp.
And both your parents are white guys, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
is this
My
electronics like wizardry to you?
What?
Is all these new electronics wizardry to you?
So the other thing is that all right, I'm Asian, I'm wicked good with technology, good with computers, all that. I have no, like, you guys are talking about like megabytes and like whatever computers earlier. I have no clue what you're talking about.
So do you personally know Psy? Do you personally know him? Like, do you guys hang out?
The game guy.
Although I will say, like, I was like I don't know, like 1 millionth and something viewer of that before it got super, super big. And I was like, this song's awesome, and then it blew up.
Do you honestly not know like what a megabyte and a gigahertz is?
I kinda like.
I think we have a PKA first. We have the first Asian man on Earth that doesn't know things about computers.
So the only like real Asian things that like I do is I can use chopsticks, thank God, because I was at a like Asian restaurant one time in like Chinatown, and like I was just like 6 of my friends, all of them are white, and it's like fork knife, chopsticks, fork knife, or whatever. And thank God I can use those because that would have been embarrassing as shit.
Andy's the only Asian you'll ever meet that he worked as a chef in an Olive Garden.
Oh my
I
God.
was a line cooking Olive Garden.
Olive Garden is
also
I'll never
was
go
a
to
chef,
it.
At a barbecue restaurant.
South Korean chefs are not what I look for in my Italian restaurants.
Yeah, all right, let's talk about that. Is it racist to expect a certain ethnicity to prepare a certain...
Yes, if I go to
you?
Miyabi's, which is a Japanese fast food place now, I want Japanese chefs behind there cutting my chicken and steak up.
What do you think, Woody?
I don't want like a Latin man that looks like he just got off on his third job.
Let me ask you, Woody, if you go to the hibachi place and the guy comes out and he's Puerto Rican, are you disappointed?
No.
So
I am. I would
What
be.
about Chinese? How
I
about
would be.
you go to a Chinese restaurant and have Chinese food served to you by like an overweight white man?
Yeah, I don't want
Kind
that.
of looking for Chinese at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, man, I want the ethnicity most often associated with that type of food to serve it to me because I like to believe that they are preparing it in the back and it's like it's like part of their heritage to know
Yeah,
that
I want
this is
to
good.
So
like a
you
third
expect
generation
Irish people
chef.
to give you all your beer?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I want some like just totally wasted Irish guy to like fall out.
The Egyptians invented beer, didn't they?
The Irish.
On a guy with a
Perfected the
big red
consumption.
beard pouring my
Irish
whiskey.
perfected it.
So, listen to this. So back in college, I delivered pizza, right? So I go up to this house, go to deliver them a pizza, ring the doorbell, they open it, look at me and go, we didn't order Chinese food, and close the door in my face. Swear to God, happened. Honest to God.
I bet you sitting there like, I'm Korean.
Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, how, like, what? Unbelievable.
That's
You don't even look
awesome.
Chinese.
What?
You don't even look Chinese.
Nah.
Oh man.
I'm not even gonna get it.
Lefty, I know you can't tell them apart. You just.
Oh, God. I was hoping. You see, the whole time, I was like, all right, who's going to be the first one to do it? I was expecting Kyle, because I knew Woody would stay away from it because he didn't want to catch heat for it. So I was waiting for Kyle. I was like, all right, when's Kyle going to open his mouth?
I will still
and-
catch heat for it. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
they will still
probably.
blame me for whoever said that. It does
The
never
comments will
stop.
be like, can you believe that racist shit Woody pulled? meanwhile, Woody was like, no, I don't mind if a black guy makes my Italian food.
About some racism.
That's fine with me. I also don't mind if a pygmy makes my
Oh,
fried
yeah.
chicken.
It's
all
everything.
good.
Everything that ever goes wrong is my fault, right? We're all on the show. The audio's out of sync, and it's incredibly my fault. Like no one else fucking recorded anything. I'm on vacation here, making shows for you bitches. Bunch of fuck nards.
You got Taylor more drunk. You got him wasted.
Yeah, man, I'm just goofing. I sometimes do these like rants, and I think they're funny, and everyone takes them like really seriously into heart. Like, oh, I forgot. People are emotionally retarded.
Your rants hurt my feelings.
They do, Kyle.
Several times your rants have just going on, and Lefty will be there and he'll be ranting too, but his is always so anti-Semitic I don't even take it seriously. But
All right,
it goes
Andy.
on and on.
Andy, you listening?
Yep.
All right. How would the world be different if women always lactated?
Wait, what'd you say?
How would the world be different if women always lactated?
I be doing Painkiller Already with a milk mustache.
Okay, now, to clarify, Andy has no idea what lactated even means. So, because he's confused. So Woody, explain to him exactly what.
No,
you're
I
talking
get it. I get it.
You get?
I get it. How would the world be different though? I don't know. It'd be very awkward all the time. I don't know. I don't got. It'd just be weird. I don't know.
Doctors
I don't
giving
get an answer to
mammograms
that.
would have a hell of a time.
Yeah, I know. Like, would like kids in school just like squirt each other as a prank.
Oh.
Oh, of course,
I
Woody
hope
would have
so.
to take it to children. Of course.
But no, I'm just picturing like as people first develop the ability to do this, would they just be like, "Ha, I got you"?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
No.
man.
No,
No.
Did you used to run around pissing on people in high school or middle school, Woody?
no, but like I can recall like snapping the bra in the back of the shirt with like one hand, like the
I don't
thing
know.
as the
Woody-
bras
Woody-
were
Woody-
first.
Woody-
Woody's middle school years was filled with like abuse and getting beat down by girls.
No, it wasn't like that. It was like funny and playful, and the girls. Yeah.
I remember the
They
girl
never
that you
once
hit, Woody.
complained ever.
No, yeah. I mean, it was like I don't know. They were. This sounds all like rapey, but like they were like happy to get attention and stuff. It was all fun and games. Sorry, you guys went to a prudy school.
Yeah, that
Woody
did
had to
sound a little
handle the
rapey.
girl ass every day.
That sounds so rapey.
Smiling and
It's
giggling.
not rapey.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I see where you're coming from. That does sound rapey. Yeah.
It's all fun and games until Woody gets one of them pregnant.
Oh wow. Not again.
Again.
I had trouble with my bullseye in my dots game, so we had to go and plug the happy hole.
I don't know what that is.
What? What?
It's been,
That got out of hand quickly.
If I got to explain it, it's not funny.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's okay though. Dear God, we need a new topic. I had a new topic. I was gonna shift it over, and
You
it
can do Zimmerman shit now.
I think we need to get off the Zimmerman stuff. Nothing new has happened since the last 2 or 3 times we talked about it. I think it's just boring now. Until we come up with a verdict, I think we should just leave it alone.
When are they supposed to give out a
Zimmerman's
verdict?
gonna walk.
Soon, right?
He's gonna walk.
Let's do that. Let's take guesses at what we think the verdict would be.
All right.
That's
better
actually,
yet, what's gonna happen if he's found innocent?
He's gonna write a book. Lifetime's gonna shoot the movie. He's gonna get a book deal. Book deal.
Is there gonna be a
he's-
riot? You should write a book like, if I did kill him, this is how I got away with it. Are we gonna have a reasonable riot?
No.
No.
This wouldn't be a big thing if your boy Reverend Al Sharpton didn't keep his big nose out of shit anyway.
Did everybody else get really uncomfortable because of Wing's big nose comment?
Yeah, big nose is a nosy person sticking his nose in other people's business. I don't know what size nose he has.
I totally think that it's not his fault. That it was actually the press, the people who released
But
that picture of him at like 10 years old. Was it NBC or CBS that edited the 911 tape to make?
I think it
him
was
seem-
CBS.
CBS. That edited
Oh,
the
actually,
911
I
tape.
saw on the subreddit it was NBC. I think somebody linked the source. It was NBC that did it. So
Oh, so I was.
props to that guy.
I'm gonna go to this
That's
for.
what
I'm gonna
I
say
said.
this, since Lefty won't say it.
Hmm.
If this was 2 white men, we'd never hear this story.
Yes.
Zimmerman
So-
would have got off just like he's gonna get off on this trial. There would have been no riots.
So you think he's going to be completely not guilty, just acquitted?
110% not guilty. I'm gonna be watching this shit on Lifetime next year.
I think they might find him guilty of a lesser charge.
I think he'll be completely not guilty, and the riot will be weak sauce that's quickly quelled.
I think they'll get him on some lesser charge, like
What charge?
I don't know,
Huh?
like I don't know, like improperly discharging a firearm, or like,
What kind of bullshit charge is that? Like community service?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they assign him to the neighborhood watch. That's his community.
Here's your firearm back. Get back on the pace. He's out there somewhere.
You got cop level now.
All right, so what do you? Let me ask you guys this: what would you do if you were George Zimmerman and you were found not guilty? What do you do now?
Sell the shit out the story.
No, you can't live in Florida though, right? You got to get out of there.
Hmm.
Well, you know, yeah, obviously because that Lifetime movie deal and that book deal. Because you write 2 books. You write the true story behind the George Zimmerman case, and you write the second book. What would happen if I actually killed Trayvon Martin?
No, that's fucked up. I was thinking more along the lines of it would be kind of dangerous to be him, because there's a lot of people that hate him
Move to Idaho,
and wouldn't
Montana,
mind.
Wyoming.
Yeah, somewhere like that. Definitely Montana.
Yeah, dude, I'd move to London, or a really white area. But see, white people don't have this racist thing against Spanish people anyway, so you're kind of screwed. You need to move to another country.
Okay.
I mean, you're looking at me like I'm racist, like you never heard a white person say, "They stole our jobs. They stole our jobs." I mean, like, I ain't steal a job I want. I don't want to go work in the backer fields. I've tried that before. It sucks ass. He wants that job, go for it.
You worked in a tobacco field?
When I was little, yeah.
Really?
What'd you do?
Yeah.
Are you like from the 1800s? Like I don't understand.
Do you
Yeah,
ever
Are you a
cotton gin?
vampire?
I
Yeah.
didn't- it's not like it was like my regular job. I got paid for it. I worked in a tobacco field because my granddaddy had a tobacco field, and I basically had to go with him because he was my guardian, and he expected me to help him pick tobacco leaves and cut stems and shit like that, and you get sticky as shit and everything. I hated it. He had a tobacco field, he had a butterbean field, he had a corn field, he had a little bit of everything. They weren't like massive plantations though.
Field talk.
Field.
Crop talk.
In
Crop
my
top.
day, we had a moon pie and a Coca-Cola when we were in the tobacco.
It would have been an RC Cola. RC Cola.
RC Cola is still good. I don't care what
Yeah.
anybody says.
RC Cola sucks ass. You don't even back him up.
RC Cola is better than Pepsi, man.
Yeah, a lot of things are better than Pepsi. Pepsi's too sugary. I am a fat man drink connoisseur now. Come on,
What's your favorite soda?
Coca-Cola.
I like Bark Sweet Beer.
Coca-Cola is like it's an aggressive, nasty kind of bitey drink.
It's a drink men drink.
Root beer.
Sweet tea. It's all about the sweet tea.
I like sweet tea.
Sweet
too.
tea should be the default everywhere. I'm here in the middle of Boston. These people know nothing about tea.
I don't
Y'all
understand.
motherfuckers don't drink sweet tea?
No.
Like, we stop. Like, he almost spit out his drink. Like,
I couldn't imagine life without sweet tea. I wish my webcam would make it to my refrigerator.
These people know shit about sweet tea. They don't get it.
I'm gonna take a picture of my fucking refrigerator and bring it back to you guys.
I can't wait to see Wings' refrigerator.
Wings is all jazzed up about sweet tea.
You wait right there. I'll be back.
I'll tell you what. If you ever want to get Wings to have a happy, joyful conversation with him, make it about food. That's all you gotta do. You gotta be like, you start talking about your favorite kind of cake. He starts thinking about carrot cake, red velvet cake. He'll start smiling, hopping up and down. He's a giant kid. That man loves sweets.
By the way, it's raspberry brisk iced tea or GTFO.
All right, what do we got here? We put him.
There's a lot of tea.
Okay, Wings. Step one. Start drinking water.
Yeah.
Just start drinking water.
That's what we drink for this day. We usually make 4 pitchers of sweet tea a day.
Okay,
Holy
start drinking
shit.
water. Start drinking water.
And we're not talking about that weak sauce sweet tea. We're talking about 2 cups of sugar.
He can't. He can't seem to hear you, Joe.
Yeah. Wings. 2 glasses of water, 1 glass of sweet tea. 2 glasses of water, 1 glass of sweet tea.
Motherfucker, you seem like you need to step your sweet tea game up. I'm drinking your portion of the sweet tea.
I feel like you're convincing me more than I'm convincing you.
He's like, no, Joe, you got it all wrong. Sweet tea, sweet tea, sweet tea.
You're from Boston. You know shit about sweet tea.
I can't believe that. You miss huge sections of your life now. You're like what, 29, 30? You've missed 10 years of your life wasted that you could have been drinking sweet tea.
What's Joe doing?
He's probably grabbing.
You better go take a picture of his refrigerator and it's gonna have fucking mineral drinks or some bullshit in
Andy,
it.
show him what men drink from.
A
You don't
Nalgene
drink from the
bottle.
Love Cup?
Absolutely love it.
I got.
His dad.
I ordered a Nalgene bottle the other day.
Dude, they're the way to
Oh.
go. So look, I wish we need Nalgene to sponsor us.
And his cup.
Skip
It says
wet.
dad is the best
That's
brave
so awesome.
Padre.
Dude, yeah. So Andy he was a Fuji bottle guy, right? He just had these disposable cheap bottles or something. And I was trying to tell him how awesome Nalgene bottle was, and he wasn't buying it. And I bought him one, and now he's part of the cult.
Yeah.
Is this sweet? This doesn't look like sweet tea.
Hey, it's close. It's close.
It's
Crystal
Crystal Light. Yeah.
No, that's not the same thing. You get the Lipton cold brew.
Joe, would that count as one of Wings' water with Crystal Light? Would that
No,
count?
No, it does not. No.
All right.
Crystal Light.
He's got a
Another
Leonardo
bottle of Crystal
glass. Look
Light.
at that bullshit.
What?
Dude.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
I want to say another thing since I'm fat. I hate whoever designs glasses. Like, look at this bullshit. I've been drinking water, but there's like literally like 8 ounces of fucking water that can go in this cup.
Wait, you
the
should be drinking
standard
water by the
consumption.
gallon.
Yeah.
You could get a gallon of water and drink the gallon, and for every gallon of water you drink, you get a glass of sweet tea. You will lose tons of weight just by drinking lots of water.
Agreed.
You'll
Don't
lose
drink
a
too
shit
much
ton
water
of
because
weight.
then you'll die.
Nah, he's not gonna.
That will not happen.
You know, I'm gonna feel bad about this. Because
Letty's always
Joe's
like the
gonna-
voice
Joe's
of
gonna actually-
moderation.
Joe's gonna be getting a box of Lipton sweet tea. He's gonna realize how good it tastes, and he's gonna fail his next weight.
I can move up a weight class. That's all right. I can fight at welterweight. I can fight at 85. Title just change hands. I can move up. No big deal.
He's gonna have the like the Fox News cameras in his face. Mr. Lozon, what happened? What happened? I'm like, well, this fat guy, he said drink sweet tea.
So wait, Wings, in your pantomime, is the cup the microphone? Is that what we were looking at there? Was the cup supposed to be the microphone, or was Joe so addicted to sweet tea that he's got the sweet tea at the press conference? I don't know. I just need my sweet tea.
Dude, I love sweet tea. It's delicious. It is my favorite drink, I guess.
I like sweet tea too because it doesn't have the acidic bite of Coke, but it's still sweet and delicious at the same time.
Yeah, and it's got caffeine in it.
It's got water in it too.
Okay, so
It's
we
made
need
from being made.
Dude, everything you drink has water in it.
yeah,
It's
Wings,
weird
every
shit.
liquid has water in it. That's
The only liquids that you drink are waters.
It just has all that sugar to go along with it that makes
Yeah, man, and the caffeine and the tea, and the tea.
so we need a Lipton sponsorship, and what is this fruity little cup you guys are all pimping for some reason?
Nalgene.
Nalgene.
Algae?
Yeah.
I thought it was algae bottle at first. I was like,
What
that
the fuck is
doesn't
this
make any sense.
bullshit?
Nalge. I misspelled it. I don't know. Do I have
What
one?
is
Nalgene.
Thank you.
Algene. Okay, cool.
Yeah, dude, people started buying them when I mentioned them a couple of PKAs ago.
Yeah, like 1 million people started buying them, Algene. So
Dude, they were tweeting me pictures of their new Nalgene bottles as they showed up. I have a Nalgene bottle next to me like 20 hours a day. Like all the time I have a Nalgene bottle next to me.
Hey, did I got you guys? Did I show you guys my phone my girlfriend broke?
Let's see
Yeah.
it. I
Well,
saw
on
that Twitter
Twitter, but-
picture. Oh, she broke it good. That is the work of an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
yeah.
A scorned ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
I got it in a bag in case I had to take her to court.
But why does the bag hurt?
The
Wait.
court will be like,
Because
where the
it's
fuck is your
constantly
bag?
Constantly dropping glass, and I don't want to step on it.
Oh, I
Oh.
see. So you can keep it around and it won't be
Are
dropping.
you asking
glass
her to
instead
pay
of
for the
throwing it away.
phone?
No, I'm taking her to court until I get my goddamn camera back.
What camera
Ooh.
does she have?
She has my Canon Rebel TI one.
See.
That's a nice camera, and she has no
Yeah.
right to that.
Luckily,
So,
I get my T4.
so this is unusual. Usually, when someone keeps the other person's shit, it's because they've been broken up with. Like, for example, my cousin broke up with a girl one time, and she kept like, I don't know, a really crazy coin collection he had that was worth like $1,000. But if she had broken up with him, it wouldn't have been an issue. He went and gotten his shit. This is odd because she broke up with you, and she's still keeping your shit.
Well, she's mad because I wouldn't let her keep the phone and talk to other guys on the phone while I'm paying for it.
Of course, you won't let her keep the fucking phone. You paid for it. It's the relationship's over. She broke up with you. She thought she
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
was
keep
trying to
your shit?
explain it to her. I'm like, Brandy, listen, this is how this works. When you break up with me, you lose all the advantages of being my girlfriend. Part of that is me paying for your phone plan.
Yeah.
Wings, I think
that's
you
crazy.
sign up with the payment plan way too early in these relationships.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
you're like, all right, we're dating. Step one, here's a car. Here's a phone. Let me get you a camera. Let me, like,
No.
Slow
She
down.
had my camera because she wanted to take pictures of her friend's wedding.
That's an expensive camera, man. That's not a
Yeah,
hand
you
or off
better,
to.
you better be getting that back.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, it's like she wasn't like she's going to keep it. It's like I'm like, here, you want to take a picture of your friend's
But
wedding?
she
Here,
is
have a
going to
good
keep
time.
it. She is literally keeping it.
You're like, if your girlfriend goes, can I use your camera to take pictures? You're like, okay, go for it.
No, man. I don't. She doesn't. No, she doesn't. I would say my camera's too expensive for you to borrow. You need to borrow someone else's camera. And I've been dating her a year, So
And did the bills come to you for that phone?
Yes, they do. The reason she signed up for a phone plan was one, she promised to pay it, which she didn't,
But
and
what?
two, she didn't have any other means of getting a phone, and I wanted to talk to her.
And it was in your name, right?
Yeah, it's like $35 a month though.
but I
she
noticed
didn't
it's an
sign up for
iPhone
it.
4.
It's a 4S.
Yeah, it's a good phone.
It's no Samsung. Tell him,
Yeah,
Joe.
It was.
I had an upgrade, so it only cost $1.
Yeah, but you had to sign on for the 2-year program. I got S4 too.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's Android. That's a shit phone. Okay, never mind.
Oh my god.
I thought you were talking an iPhone 4S. I didn't understand.
This
I
is-
was looking at a list of the top 5 fastest phones the other day
I
on,
rock the iPhone
on a
5
website.
myself.
The iPhone wasn't even in the top 5.
Hey, was it on an Android website?
No, it was like cyberpower.com or some shit.
I've seen a lot of Android phones, and like I compare them all the time. My 5 just works circles around them.
I think it literally can't. It's,
I've literally seen it.
I think what you're doing is like nah, man, seriously though, that 100-pound weight
My
is.
test is Facebook. My test is this. I'm like, all right, we open Facebook at the same time. Let's see which one comes up faster.
Now trust us, people. These are statistics.
Yes, these are hard numbers behind this.
I don't need to. You can go take the test for your goddamn self. The 5 shits all over the Samsung Galaxy 3. I know that for a fact. I can do that test right here on the air.
But we've got the 4.
I've got the 5.
Yeah, the Samsung Galaxy 4 or S4. Is it S4 or
Yeah, S4.
that thing is?
See, they upgrade phones so
That's
fucking
pretty
fast.
cool.
I didn't know the Galaxy 3 wasn't the most like the Galaxy 3 came out the same time the 5 did.
Yeah, and then
That's why I'm
another.
comparing it to.
Yeah, we're a generation ahead of you guys.
Motherfucker, it's been a year.
Yeah,
but
that's a generation.
The reason they
All
came
right,
out with the 4
Wings.
though wasn't the Galaxy
When
3.
did
Wings.
generations-
I'm ready to race you.
All right.
Ready?
Somebody else
Set.
needs to do the.
All right, I'm gonna say ready, set, go. Ready, set, go.
Got it.
Mine's been up.
Mine's been up too. Let's do it again.
You guys got to close out all the
You gotta
apps. You
quit
got
on
to
the
go
app.
from
You gotta completely
Yeah.
quit it out.
All right, let's
completely
close
quit
all
out.
that.
Go from nothing.
All right. I don't know if Wings knows how to do this.
This is
I do.
riveting shit.
Closing my apps right now. I had like 15 apps open.
Phone talk.
It's a
Give me
big race.
time.
God, I do 15. I have 3 apps open and I close them like I'm a
There's
freaking.
no way to even tell. When I press Facebook, it's instantaneously up. It's boom, boom.
It's not. It's if it's already been opened before. It's gonna be slower now. Ready, set, go.
Mine was
That's
faster than yours, and we both got S4s though.
Yeah.
I think I beat him. Did,
I got it. I got
did
a
anyone
5
see?
now.
I don't know.
This is the stupidest test
Yeah,
ever.
it's horrible.
Wings turned his phone like he hit it and he
Well, I
turned
was
it
looking
away.
at it. I'm sorry.
Do we need to do it again? One
That
last
doesn't
time?
count.
This test means nothing.
Whoa.
All
Why
right,
don't-
Wings here. This time
why
don't
don't
fuck
you
up your
and Woody
test.
do it? You both
All right, let's
do
look
five.
at it.
Did you
And
close
you're
it?
both in the same room.
Closed it.
Ready,
Oh,
set,
Andy figured it out.
go.
Hold on. Andy
Yeah,
just.
wait. Listen to the smart Asian kid.
Woody, come do it over here.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking
All right.
that too, but
I'll
I didn't
take it.
volunteer somebody else's phone.
Because Joe's got Facebook, and
Oh, y'all got 2 of them there? You got a
yeah,
5,
yeah,
Joe?
they're gonna
I
do
have
it.
a
They're gonna do it
5
next
too.
to each other.
Did you close the app?
I'm closing it right now.
All right. Andy needs to be the judge. Andy's got to be the judge.
Put him.
Oh, wait. Let me put Joe on the main camera.
Phone talk.
Phone talk.
Phone talk.
Next
Hey,
week,
this is the
PK
shit
is
that
sponsored by
people want.
Samsung.
This is actually this is our demographic right here, Kyle. iPhone 5s and shit.
We do
This is what
tech
teenagers
videos,
love.
tech review videos on YouTube. Do huge. People are like, "Oh my god, I gotta watch this review video of this
Are
phone."
we ready?
Do
Set,
it.
2,
1.
go.
Oh,
Woody's beat by like a millisecond.
yeah. Woody won there, I think.
That could be like almost operator error. They're pretty much dead on though, right there.
It's a stupid test. I was saying it was stupid before it was decided.
Yeah, you guys need to be rendering.
I'm just saying that could be
video.
like really operator error. That's how small a difference the load screens were. Like literally the milliseconds that you went to press it at different times would have
Well,
been the offset.
my video screen is bigger than your phone.
I can. If my screen was any bigger, I wouldn't be able to get it with my thumb.
You got little hands.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reach the top.
I hope the iPhones never get any bigger than they are, personally.
I love the way the iPhone feels, but I like the things this phone does.
And,
All I wanted to do is work
and,
as a
and let me
phone.
go and let me point this out that Woody has a generation above the iPhone 5, so the iPhone 5S will come out this year. Will probably take a shit all over Woody's.
No, I won't.
It might.
supposed to have a
They
faster
might
processor.
leapfrog it. I mean, the
Every
iPhone's not a
single
bad
year. Every year, it's always a comparison to some other phone against the iPhone, and the iPhone is the phone that's there every single year. Everevery year, it's a different, different
That's not actually
Samsung
true.
S4,
It's
S3.
always the same.
I'm gonna go
right?
and point this out. Motherfuckers waiting in line for this phone. They didn't wait in line for Woody shit.
I will
They
admit
didn't
you
have
guys
to.
had manufacturing problems. There's no getting around that. Hey guys, and I'm gonna go with Joe. If you could have one statistic displayed above everybody's head at all times, what would it be? Something like
Number of the size of the
IQ,
penis.
something about
He's
their
talking to-
age.
Karma, real life karma. Good things, bad things.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd be like a fucking essay, though, wouldn't it? Like Joey pushed Cindy down the stairs.
No. It'd be a scoring
It's a
system.
weighted statistic. You have no idea. Every time you do something good, you get good points. Every time you do something shitty or take advantage of someone or whatever, you get bad points.
But that's based on opinion. Good versus bad on what scale?
Well, it's a statistic.
I mean,
It's a magical thing, Wing, so just go with it.
Yeah,
Right, we're talking about a number that's gonna appear above people's heads.
Yeah.
I like karma. Karma is a
like real
great
life karma.
answer.
Yeah, but that's the Redditor and Woody talking like karma. Ooh.
Of course.
I'm gonna go a different
I'm
level.
getting it
I'm
from.
gonna go with gold digger level.
Gold digger level?
Yeah, like what level gold digger is this person?
You could put their like net worth above their head.
That'd
No,
be
not even-
interesting.
not even
that
that.
was the one I had, but suddenly
I wouldn't like
sucks.
net worth. I wouldn't like net worth. Because I think that's going to change how people interact with you. If you have a lot of money, people are going to be nice to you. If you don't have a lot of money, people aren't. I think that would be really shitty.
I know you got a lot of money, Joe, and I don't, and I'm still nice to you.
No, but would you want if I'm standing there beside you and I have lots of money and you don't, do you want people to treat you like shit and treat me nicer? You know what I mean?
It's gonna happen anyway because you're Joe Lozon and I'm fat guy.
Dude, it doesn't matter though. That doesn't matter. I'm nice to everyone.
Like, I have no misconception that you're gonna give me money, so why would I treat you any differently?
Because people are always trying to angle and get things from people. I feel like it's human nature. It happens all the time.
Yeah, but shit. They feel smart.
I
They
get
just
people-
break. They
every
break into
day I
your
get people
garage,
trying
just
to
take
get
your
things.
registration, and then when you go back to your car and see it's broke into, they go and rob your house while you're still filling the police report out.
What if their IQ was above their head? No offense, Andy.
What if
I don't think IQ would be a fair test.
what if for women the number of sexual partners?
We don't want to know that.
No.
Don't ask questions.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. I don't like we score IQs to begin with.
Well, they're
Like-
biased towards the literate, aren't they?
It's biased altogether. Like for example, like
Toward the literate?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bad bias?
well, you
Well,
look
that's-
at,
it's a bias.
This is what we're talking about, Woody. Right there, you laughed at the idea that bias towards the literate. But let's say this. Let's bring it down to like animal level. Like, can you test a monkey? Can you test an elephant how well he can climb a tree?
Yeah.
I mean, he
Poorly.
can't climb a tree well at all. But he's going to be a lot fucking better at destroying the lion than the monkey. I mean, different people are better at different fields. Somebody might be really good rocket scientist.
sense whatsoever.
No, it did.
Yeah,
It did.
No,
I think
I-
what he's
I-
saying
I'm
is
with
like
you.
there's a musical IQ, there's an emotional quotient,
Oh.
there's a...
Yeah, I was just about to follow it up. Like, a guy that does rocket science might not be any good at being a mechanic. And the guy that being a mechanic might not be able to read. I've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
Different people are better at different things. You can't give an overall number towards what a person can and can't do. There's savants in this world. There's people that are so good at math that they can just do questions off the top of their head, but they might struggle tying their shoes.
That's true.
Wow.
it-
That's
Wait,
why I
wait.
don't like IQ.
Everyone sit back. Wings made a good point.
yeah, that was really good.
That was pretty
Yeah.
solid right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I like it.
You want to do
How
a
about-
golf clap? Golf clap for Wing?
It all started off with elephants climbing trees, but it came around.
Yeah,
It did.
It seemed like it was going completely off the rails, and then he tied it up and put a nice little bow on it.
He
It was
did.
nice.
Very
Well done.
impressive.
Good job. How about for a statistic flashing over somebody's head, the number of personal relationships that they've ruined? How about that? Because then when they're a dick to you, you're just like, oh, I know why that number is significant now. Fuck off.
How about blood alcohol content?
Oh gosh, I wish we had it for last week's PKA.
That's come in handy at the bars.
I think it would be awesome to have like lifetime statistics on things. So it could be anything. Like you can run around in Skyrim and it tells you how many miles you've run or how many of this you've done. I would love to know like how many punches I've thrown, how many times I've shot a takedown, how many submissions I've got, how many times I've been submitted. Like, I think lifetime
How
statistics.
many inches of pipe you've laid?
Dude, whatever. Every statistic going.
4.5. Tell him, Andy.
Woody's just giving it
That's
to
a
Andy
going
this
on
whole
yet.
show.
But tomorrow I get it.
He's just on his ass. Like, oh, you got a little dick, right, Andy? You idiot.
No, so I was in class the other night, and the instructor was showing some kind of punch, and he's talking about that he didn't have to have a lot of reach to make this punch work. He's like, 4 inches is all you need. Trust me, you can do a lot with 4 inches.
Yep. Sometimes.
Do you agree, Andy?
I think we should go. I wonder if you had the size above your head, how it would change the dating world, though.
If what was?
If your penis size was actually above your head.
They don't care enough, dude. It's not that big of a deal for them.
I know they don't care enough. I got the thick 6 over here.
No, I don't need to know that. That's an incredibly inappropriate piece of information that you just forced into my brain.
Wait, hold on, Kyle. Earlier in the show, you coaxed Wings into popping a pimple or spider bite or some shit on the inside of his thigh.
Dude,
and now you're like, dude, I don't want to know about your schlong. Just keep that shit to yourself.
Just between me and you, man, I'm gonna regret that for the rest of my life. I have to live with that now. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it.
A Gatorade bottle on the road.
Oh god! All right.
You know what would be an awesome statistic? How many days it's been since you've done something productive?
Oh, what's productive though?
It would depend on everyone. For me, it could be since I fought, or since I trained, or since I did something to better myself as a fighter.
Let me ask you this, Joe. I'm gonna go through my day, and you tell me if it's been productive.
Okay.
We got it this morning. I did no YouTube videos because my buddy needed somebody to drive him to Charleston to look at a car. We get to Charleston and look at a car, and he doesn't buy the car. We drive back, and now we're doing PKA.
I think that, you got different levels. So you didn't do anything productive professionally, but you did something productive as a good friend.
PKA is productive.
Yeah, I mean, until now. I think he's saying basically he didn't work
until
now.
Wing starts reading about his mix amp and shit in the middle of the show, or starts playing Final Fantasy.
Hey, I want to play Final Fantasy right now, so I'm issuing constraint right now.
Nothing wrong with Final Fantasy.
Oh shit! See, it's back in my hand. I don't even read this bitch. I just open it up because I'm so OCD. Like I always have to be doing something. I fear boredom. Fear it.
I still haven't gotten over him popping that thing on his leg.
I was kind of hoping I'd have one on the other leg so I could do the other one just for Kyle.
Oh, fuck that, man. That's one of the worst things I've seen in...
You have another one?
Motherfucker, you watch that motherless Dr.
Wings,
Yeah, show it to us, Wings. Where's the other one?
Wings, just start rubbing butter all over
That's
your
one of the
body.
top 5 most
the other
horrible
one's
things
just
I've seen this year, and I've seen some scary shit.
Wait, Wings, where's the other one? On your thigh?
It's on the other side. It hasn't really got a head or anything on it. Just
Ooh, so you'll have to work harder.
What were you saying about your stomach before?
You gotta incubate it.
What were you saying about your stomach before?
Huh?
Were you saying something about your stomach before?
I got my stomach's rubbing raw a little bit.
Oh, let's see that.
Even Joe asked like, ugh, let's see that. That sounds like it's incredibly gross.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
Wings.
not rubbing raw a little bit. That looks terrible.
That does not look like it
It
feels
stinks
good at all.
horribly. Ugh.
It stings?
Stinks. Like it smells. Like you can't smell it until you pick the skin up.
Oh, shit!
What happened?
Oh, shit! Nah, man.
And
What'd I miss?
You have like bed sores, kind of. Just
No, that's from like walking. I did some walking and riding the bike.
so. What do you need to do? Like hit it with some baby powder and keep it
Yep.
dry?
No, what I need to do is I'll put some Gold Bond medicated powder on it.
Yep.
And then after I need to take another shower, and I put the Gold Bond medicated powder on it, and I'll usually clear it up. But I need to Vaseline it before I go moving.
Yep. Got to keep it lubed up. Or you could use some wet platinum.
That would be a great use.
Forget all that other shit.
I can't see up under there, so I don't know how bad it is.
Not that bad. Just get some wet platinum on that and just straighten it right out there.
A little Windex. You good
I
to
know.
go.
I know when I picked it up, it smelled something fierce.
Just now?
Yeah. like it hits you instantly. It's like bloom. It's like.
Like an ammonia smell, or like
It's like an infection smell. Like you ever see something gets infected and it smells?
no.
Ah. All right.
All right, Wings.
This hey, y'all these
Joe, this is when you play the music. This would be a great spot for the music.
Just wait till y'all get me walking again, and I start getting the foot sores. I'll tell y'all about. They're literally this fucking big. I get foot sores that probably make Joe cringe.
You made me cringe a little bit when you showed the thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much seeing it. I was like, oh, that's kind of rough. And then you started talking about the smell.
And it became visceral.
Yeah, it did.
I get that all around my crotch too sometimes. It's really bad. Like I had to turn down sex. Like I've turned down sex before because like I'm rubbing raw. We're not doing this. Like I know they don't want no part of that.
Nah, man.
Okay, now wait. I noticed before you pulled your shorts over your stomach.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, what if you put your shorts underneath your stomach? Will that make it rub less?
They would fall on the floor.
Damn it, that doesn't work. Okay.
What reason is I wear a 58 on the stomach.
Okay.
And my hips are 30, like 35s.
I got you. So what if you got smaller shorts? Will that stop the rubbing?
No, what I would need to do is like lubricate it with Vaseline before I walked.
Or wet platinum.
Yeah, wet platinum. Send me some of their expensive shit.
It'd only take an ounce. You'd be lubed all month.
Yeah, man, for sure. If I were you, I would be scrubbing that, and then there would be some antibacterial stuff going on, some Neosporin, and some Gold Bond.
One thing I don't like doing about putting like a Vaseline or lubricant on it is like it's a real pain in the ass to clean up afterwards because I can't really reach under there and I can't really see under there.
Whew.
Like even in a mirror.
That is
Because when I'm doing this number, I'm like trying to pick my stomach up and have to clean it at the same time. I'm trying to look at the mirror and it's hard because it hurts when you pick it up because it weighs so much. Because it's like it's like grabbing a table that like hyperextends the muscles in your fingers and it starts burning. It does the same thing on the skin because it weighs so much it forces down on it.
Wings, man, you need to drop the weight. I'm listening to what you've got going on, and I'm thinking, you don't want this.
I don't want to. No, I signed up to be a 450-pound fat boy that can't drive a car. That's exactly what I wanted. It's
Start drinking like lots of water and walking, and it'll change your life. I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to go do crazy exercise.
I'm just saying, like walking. I don't think you realize how bad walking hurts.
Tell us
No,
more.
I get it.
This
but,
right here was from like 15 minutes of walking from my truck to a car.
yeah.
This
But
is like
you got to start with something though. I mean, 15 minutes of walking, 4 years ago wouldn't have been as bad. It's just gonna get worse.
It's going to get worse, and I know because I am at the point where I might be losing my leg if I don't do something about it.
What's up
My
with your
right leg literally goes numb. Like people always like, get a real job. When you get a real job, I can't pass a physical, guys. My right leg has so much nerve damage because of my weight. I stood in line today to buy a drink at a store, and there's like 2 people in front of me. By the time I got to the counter, I had to grab a hold of the counter to keep from falling. Literally 2 minutes, I'm on the ground from standing still. I can't go to video game openings. If there's anything but a line, I can't do it.
And what I think everyone else can't kind of relate to is why you can't drop the bad food.
It's why can't crackheads stop smoking crack? It's an unanswerable question.
All right, wait. Wings, right?
Yeah.
It's Wings. All right.
You call me Jordy. I prefer Jordy.
Okay,
It's
so-
a name I made up to watch videos like 5 years ago.
He prefers
So-
Jordy.
Jordy. His real name is Jordy.
Uh,
Jordy.
All right, Jordy.
If you want to, it's
So-
under my name. It says Jordy Jordan under my picture.
All right. So one of the main reasons that I got fat is I literally am an alcoholic. like I spent like I want to say 8 years that I didn't train from when I stopped. 8 years of my life, right? It just got progressively worse to literally to the point where I was drinking 24/7 from the time I woke up in the morning till like the time I eventually passed out at night. Some days I'd pass out like 3 times in a day. You know what I mean? Get up and instantly start drinking again, all the time. You know what I mean? You just
Joe.
gotta get to the point to like, to like freaking, you gotta change, dude. Like straight up. You know what I mean? Like for me, I reached that
Here's the
point. Like
problem,
I
though.
literally got to the end of the road, man. Like I didn't care if I lived or died. And then you know, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. Change my whole life around. You know, you just gotta get to the point and just do it. There's no excuses, no nothing.
I know, I understand what you're saying. I know what it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I want to say that you have a lot more willpower than I have.
But
Like
do you-
I'm talking about. I'm right now feeling sorrow about how fat I am, thinking about McDonald's.
But so you, I mean, you were a legit alcoholic. I was,
Yeah.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
bring that up. I want, like, because
Oh
it's
yeah,
not my
no,
place.
that's fine. I don't. It doesn't bother me any. You know what I mean? It's.
But you would wake up and drink at 8 a.m. You'd go to work
Oh yeah.
drunk. You'd
Oh yeah. Like I was highly functional, but like literally like I was like at the point where like I literally forgot how to do anything without drinking. Like talking to people, going grocery shopping. Like I mean like I lost all human normal functions without drinking. Like it was really really bad. You know
What spurred it?
what?
I just don't.
It-
I can't
it's
sit here
just-
and believe that you just had an epiphany and be like, okay, let's do it. Something had to happen in life for you to get to that point. What happened? Did you like
It
go
was
take
a
the
couple
mail?
things,
Did you just?
No, well, I have two OUIs. The reason I don't drive right now, I can't drive, is I have two OUIs. You know what I mean?
oh, you
And it was,
lied?
and I wish
Or DUIs.
it's OUI here, but it's DUI, and probably
What does O stand for? Operator.
operating under the influence.
Okay.
But yeah, in Mass it's OUI.
Hmm.
And that even then, it still didn't even stop me. Like this is gonna sound wicked stupid, but like, so at the time I was living with my parents, and like, eventually I just woke up and I was like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, like every day that I got to the point where I was like, tomorrow's the day that I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm not gonna drink tomorrow. Tomorrow would come, I'd wake up, instantly start drinking. Like it was, you know what I mean? And until finally
It's
I was
always
just
the
like, you know,
last
I
meal,
can't
like-
take it.
It's always the last meal. Like every meal I eat, it's the last meal I'm going to eat. That's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Like,
That's how it was.
It's a never-ending story, and like I don't know how to do it unless somebody makes me do it. Literally, I'd have to have something with fear instilled in it. Like I'd have to have like a guy with a shock rod, like standing over a Big Mac and just spraying me with it. Like,
Well, I mean, for me, like pretty much what happened is like when I was drinking, like I said, I was like every day I'd be like, tomorrow's the day, tomorrow's the day. I was like at the point where I was like, I didn't care if today, I was hoping today was the day I just didn't wake up. Like it got to that point. You know what I mean? Like
that
not
sounds like
many
me when I used to go to work.
not many people can honestly say that like they've literally been to the end of the road and seen what's there. Like I've been to the end of my road and seen what was there, and then I didn't like what I saw, and I just changed it. You know, and now it took a lot of hard work. I mean, it wasn't easy. It was one of the hardest things I did. You know, or probably will ever do in my life.
What'd you do with the draws?
I went to a detox for 3 days. Had the shakes, the whole 9 yards, man. I was on Ativan. Came out. I went to like, you know, AA. I still go like to AA. Like it's something it's gonna be like, and every single day, you know what I mean?
What
It was
it
that
sounds like to me. What it sounds like to me is like you're doing a bunch of shit you don't want to do to try to stay on a path that you want to stay on. Like AA is fucking bullshit. It's a garbage ass program. You're trying to,
You know
you're trying
what?
to force religion into a thing where you have this 3%
yeah, I'd have to disagree because for me it helped a lot, and I met a lot of people that helped me a lot, you know, and helped me and expect nothing in return. You know, I can honestly say I wouldn't have survived like without people to help me, without other people there to help me get through it. It's not like, I understand what you're saying. Like you think about food all the time. You want like a Big Mac. What? For me, every waking second, I wanted a drink. You know what I mean? It's not really like that so much anymore. but there'd be nights where I'd fall asleep and have such vivid dreams that I drank that night that I would wake up and look for a bottle next to me. Like, that's how vivid.
I've had those with food.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I've had those. I've had dreams where I've ate so much food that my stomach busted.
Yeah.
Like the guy in Seven, and like
You
you
know?
wake up scared.
It's just like, if you think about it, man,
God.
do I want to live the rest of my life like this, or do I want to change something? And it doesn't have to be a huge drastic change with food. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Instead of drinking, like,
it has to be a
20
huge
gallons of
drastic
sweet
change
tea,
though.
drink
Like
gallon
right
of water.
now, I don't agree with you. Like my food change right now. The last 5 years of my life, my food has been takeout. So for me to change my eating patterns, I would have to learn how to cook. I would have to start preparing meals. This is stuff I've never learned to do.
You can learn it. Anyone can learn it. I've done it. You know what I mean? Like, anyone can learn. If you want to do something, you can do it. Yeah, I'm a huge believer in that. You know, like, if you want something, just go get it and go do it.
I'm just too much of a defeatist, I guess.
You know, like,
There is a lot of that in you, Wings. A lot of very defeatist before it gets started. And one of the things that I think we've all, in talking with you and giving advice as best we can or trying to help, is that I don't know how best to help that defeatist attitude. I don't know what way to overcome that. Because you're right, and Wings, I think that's your biggest hurdle, is you defeat your own devices before you even set out on them, before you even set out on this course.
I think a lot of it, Lefty, comes from the fact that everything people tell me I've heard before, and I've failed at before.
That doesn't cover everything though, right? Like I remember when you struggled with your channel, you would say like, I don't have this video idea I'm not happy with. Be like, you should do Truck Tuesday, you should do vlogs, you should do this, you should do.
I tried Truck Tuesday. It's got 8,000 views.
Well, you did once, and
I did it twice.
it wasn't the I saw
3
the
times,
first
actually.
one, and it wasn't the best Truck Tuesday that it could have been, right? Like I think
It was the best I knew how to make in such a short period
you
of time.
know how to do more than hold a cell phone at your speedometer.
No,
Yeah,
that's not the one I did. I did the one covering how to buy a used truck,
I missed that one.
which everybody skipped over apparently.
Yeah, but you gotta give a series more than 3 weeks to take off.
But I don't know.
Yeah, you're
My answer in life is when shit gets rough, ignore it.
That doesn't work.
yeah,
though.
it doesn't
It
work.
doesn't work.
Like
Well, it works in the short term.
Like
but
when I get like tore up about thinking about bills and money, I just like, all right, I'm not gonna think about it no more. I'm gonna play Call of Duty.
bad.
But how's that worked out for you though? Not well. You know what I mean? You can't just put your head in the sand and just forget about
I
it.
haven't ate a bullet yet.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
that shouldn't be an indicator of success, being that I haven't killed myself yet. You know what I mean? Like you should be striving to do more. You know what I mean? Like
Hey, I just feel like I'm at that point where I'm too fucked up, dude.
dude, no way, not a chance. You know, you said Andy a few minutes ago that AA was bullshit and that you disagree with him. You know, but Andy has changed. You know, he's turned his entire life around.
Andy has made a small. Andy has not went full circle yet.
With what?
I see Andy. Here's my honest opinion of Andy.
oh no, no,
Andy
wait,
has lost the weight.
oh no.
And he hasn't took enough time for him to come full circle. I've never seen a person lose weight and not gain it back. I've seen people keep it off 10 years. I've seen alcoholics stop drinking for 10 years
It could happen.
and then go right back on the sauce.
You know what?
It could happen, and I know you shouldn't
It
fear
could.
that.
You know what? And you know, people in AA always say, you know, I'm one drink away from going right back to where I was, but that's why I keep going.
And I don't want to live
You
life
know?
on that razor's edge. That's the problem.
You'd rather, so instead of trying, you'd rather just quit before you start.
No, I don't want to live on the razor's edge. If I was to lose weight, I want it to be involuntarily, because I want something to happen so I cannot go back. Because
That's
if
not
I
gonna
have
happen.
the option to go back, I will.
Wings,
Because
that's not
I am
realistic.
a fetus.
That's like you know, saying that you want to not work and still always have money in your checking account. I mean, it's not gonna granted, I mean, something free could happen like a lottery or something like that,
Don't play the lottery. You got to play it to win it.
but it's not realistic. That's not realistic. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
realistic. I call it an idiot's tax.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand you have to do things that you don't want to do as part of being a human being,
And in the beginning, Andy will tell you it was way worse in the beginning when he was trying to lose the weight. He's doing minimal effort now to keep the weight off compared to when he was killing himself dieting. You know what I mean? You suffer a little bit.
So Andy, can you splurge once in a while now? Can you eat some pizza?
I can
burgers?
literally. I pretty much now I eat really kind of like whatever. I still watch what I eat because you know what I mean. I actually enjoy eating healthy. It makes me feel good. When I eat like a lot of crappy food, I really just don't feel good now. But I'll eat cookies like no one's business. Like
Back with the cookies, man.
His cookie thing is infamous.
It's ridiculous. Or like, you know, pizza, or like I love French fries, like Five Guys. You know, like
French fries are my favorite.
I love
like
French
I
fries.
just feel like I'm too far gone at this
Like-
point. Like,
tons of ketchup, French fries, like a big juicy double bacon cheeseburger from Five Guys.
Oh, but you're definitely not too far gone. You just got to make a conscious decision to either change or not change. Like unless you try, you're not gonna get anywhere. You know what I mean? If you just sit there and be like, I just want to magically lose weight, like, you know what I mean? It's just
let me
it's
show
not
you
gonna
how
happen.
much I've tried.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Before we leave this topic, I want to hear about, and just to put it out there, how Andy started his first day, like the first day of the new him. Like what happened that day? What?
Honestly, the first day is I I was sitting in detox. Okay.
How'd you get to detox?
I put myself into detox because one of the only things you can honestly die from detoxing is alcohol and gosh, I can't think of it. It's I think it's like an antidepressant drug or something.
Oh dear, I don't know what this
That
is.
is $1,200 worth of weight loss drugs.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Those don't work.
Yeah.
Those don't work, Wings.
They work. They do. I lost 70 pounds on them.
Look, there's.
But it didn't
That's
work
why.
long term.
That's see.
But that is speed. I hate the way I feel about myself. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I get sick to my stomach. I throw up.
Wings, it's a bigger issue with that stuff.
Yeah.
Though, 'cause,
But
like,
the fact is,
if
I
you
don't
don't,
try.
but that's not trying though. Trying is drinking lots of water, cleaning up your diet a little bit, and doing whatever little exercise you can. That's trying.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I've been to dietitians.
Dude, this is bullshit. No, this is dumb. We're constantly feeling sorry for you. This thing. You've got to man up and do this thing.
Yeah, that ain't gonna help.
Every time we tell you that
Kyle,
what you got to
it's not
do,
gonna
you
help.
you say I can't. Do you need somebody to point a gun at you and force you? I don't understand, man.
That's exactly what I'm asking for.
You need to check yourself in somewhere then.
I don't have the cash for that.
Well,
I don't have
know what to
insurance.
say.
Look, when you're saying all these people are like gaining weight back that you saw lose it, I guarantee you a ton of them were doing like that kind of stuff, like trying to find the easy, cheap, fast way out. You know what I mean? And once they stop taking it, they go, "Oh, I lost all that weight doing with high." I don't want to say.
I mean, I lost weight on that drug.
Whatever.
You can't eat. You can't eat on that because it makes you throw up.
That's not good.
That's not good. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not even saying, but the shit works. It does what it says it does.
yeah, but as soon as you get off of that, you're gonna go right back to what you were doing before.
Exactly. I went from
you never made a
360 back to
lifestyle.
450 almost in 4 months. As soon as I got off that, I wanted cheeseburgers and fries, everything.
You never made
I
a
don't know.
lifestyle.
Let's just get
You
off
never-
this because
you know?
I'm gonna die at age 30. That's what's gonna happen. I've come to grips with that.
Yeah, that's it. That's your choice. You know what I mean? Like, so you said I'm like, you know, haven't gone full circle. I could easily go back to becoming an alcoholic. I could easily become fat again. You're right, but you know what? Before that happens, I'm gonna have a conscious decision of whether or not to go down that road or not. I'm gonna come to a fork in the road and be like, I can either go back to the shitbag I was, or stay on the life I want to live, the person I want to be.
I mean,
No,
like I've had the same
I'm
conversation.
gonna come to that fork
myself.
road, and I'm gonna make a choice, and it's gonna be my choice whether or not to do what I want to do or become a shitbag again.
I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
what I'm trying to say is, like, I sat in the bathtub yesterday. I'm like, what would a winner do? Winner gets out this tub and goes for a walk. A winner drinks water. What would a loser do? He goes and gets the Big Mac. And at the same time, I can't stop myself from being the loser.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that Big Mac is fucking delicious, right? The
It is
pickles,
delicious.
the onions, the Big Mac sauce. It's
If I'm going
fucking
to
amazing.
McDonald's, chicken nuggets all the way.
Wait,
Man,
one of the guys.
what
one
part of
the
the
guys-
chicken are those coming from?
I mean, I've been saying I have these conversations myself, but like,
Wings, one of the guys that trains with us is Travis Stevens. He's on the U.S. Olympic judo team, right? Kid's a monster. He's been in the last 2 Olympics for judo. It's awesome. One of the hardest training kids I know, like hardest workers I've ever met. Tells me that all the time. He wakes up sore. He wakes up tired. He doesn't want to go to the gym. But it's not a choice. He doesn't wake up and say, "Oh, am I going to go to the gym or not?" It's as soon as he wakes up, he doesn't want to go to the gym, but he goes anyways. You just got to remove that choice. Don't think, "Oh, am I going to eat a Big Mac or am I going to eat this?" It's like, no, quit being a bitch. I'm going to eat the fucking good food because I want to change my life. You have to treat it like someone has that gun to your head every single time.
again, we go back to the thing. I don't have that willpower. I've failed. I've been trying to lose weight since I was 15.
If you don't have some of that willpower, and it doesn't have to be crazy right off the bat, then you're right. You're gonna die by the time you're 30, and you're making that choice.
It's solidified. Like This is not a problem that just popped up. I've been fighting this battle for 15 years and
this
losing.
is you making a conscious choice to say fuck it, I don't care. That you're making that choice. You have a choice. You can definitely
Because
change
it's
it around.
easier to say fuck it, I don't care, because it doesn't.
It is.
No,
It doesn't hurt, and I get to do what I love.
It's been the easy thing all the time to go and get that Big Mac or drink all that sweet tea and everything else. The tougher choice, the more mature choice, is to say, you know what, I'm gonna, do you care about your family? Do you want to be there for your family? Don't do it for you. Do it for your family. You know what I mean? Like you have to make it about, it can't be going the easy way. It has to be the right way, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, I know your trials are trying to help, but I just don't see it, dude.
Okay, you don't see it, but Andy sees it because Andy's done it.
Yeah.
Andy hasn't done it. Andy lost like 70 pounds. I've lost 70 pounds before.
Yeah, but you gain it right
relapsed.
back, right?
Yeah, with a bunch
Wings,
of pills.
Yeah.
You're missing the point. Andy changed his lifestyle.
That's all it's about. It's not about the number
Yeah,
of
it's
pounds.
lifestyle change. You know what I mean?
It's a complete. It's like it's
Andy,
just
when you have
moving
another
the
man
ship.
on your stomach,
But 70
That's-
pounds is only part of his puzzle. He also defeated alcoholism.
So Wings, are you discouraged because you think that it's not going to work? Is that part of what
I
discourages
know it's not going to work.
Okay, so that's what's discouraging you. If you try a couple things, drinking lots of water instead of sweet tea, walking, and trying to eat better, staying away from fast food, eating a little bit better, I guarantee you.
What's going to happen tomorrow? Let me go ahead and show you. I'm all like, all right, Joe said drink water. I'll drink water. The water part's easy.
Yeah,
I
that's easy.
don't care about sweet tea that damn much. I
Okay,
can drink
good.
water and I'm perfectly fine.
Okay.
The part about me is I don't like making food. And I will sit here until I become hypoglycemic and I'll fall almost to a verge of a diabetic coma until the point where I'm like, I need something to eat. And then I'll get something sweet like bread,
You
a
can
banana,
find
or
you can
orange or something
find-
like that. And once the sugar hits me, it'll make my eyes pop. My eyes will go, whoo, pop. And they're like, okay, I need something else, because then the food addiction kicks in.
Okay, so you said before you had your ex-girlfriend would make you food, but you would be too lazy to heat it up in the microwave. Right? Okay, that's something you got to get over. You have to say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna hit those 3 fucking buttons on the microwave, and I'm gonna hit start, and that's what I'm gonna eat. It's way easier than going. It's probably gonna taste better going somewhere else.
Just put that in your mind. I suck at doing that.
Okay.
Now imagine getting and driving 15 miles to a gym.
So Will,
That ain't
you're
happening
telling
right
me
now.
you can run a YouTube channel, upload videos, do all this tech stuff, and you can't hit 3 buttons on a microwave.
I don't know if you've noticed, my YouTube channel kind of fell off because I was only good at one thing on it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can do it. It's an immature choice to not use the fucking microwave. That's you being a baby, saying, oh, I want a Big Mac instead. You need to make the mature choice and say, you know what, I'm gonna do the thing that I don't want to do to get what I want in the end.
I don't
Don't-
have that no more, so my
Don't let
If you don't have it, then there's no point in attempting
It's-
anything. Like nothing's ever gonna change in your life. You have to. That's so easy to heat something up in the microwave. It's so easy.
It's ridiculous. I know it looks ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous. I'm gonna have 15, 20 guys send me messages, call me a fat ass, and I'm lazy because of this.
Okay, so so do it for 2 weeks and see what happens.
I can't do it for 2 hours.
Okay, so don't do it for 2 hours, man. Do it for 1 minute. After that minute, do it for another minute. It sounds stupid, but don't look at the huge picture. You'll get overwhelmed. If you look at it and be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to eat like this for the next year, you're like, holy shit, I'm going to go get a burger right now. But if you look at it, I'm going to eat clean for this day. You get through that day, you eating clean, work on the next day. Just take it little baby steps.
I think it'd
Don't
be
look at
easier,
it
like-
one big picture. You know what I mean? Baby
How
steps.
about we go to another topic?
If you see progress, you'll stick with it. Right now, you're discouraged because you think you're not going to see progress. If you give it a shot, you'll see progress and you'll stick with it. And diet pills and all that shit are not the answer.
Yeah. There's no easy way to do it. Like, and that's why when I was losing weight, I personally like made a big decision. I'm like, I'm not gonna go that route. You know what I mean? Because I saw a lot of people, as soon as they get off of it, they think that they can go, you know, and do exactly what they were doing before they were taking it, not realizing that pill is what's doing it. You know what I mean? If I lost the weight doing it by eating and whatnot, and then I changed how I kind of like ate all my meals, what I ate. You know what I mean? That's why I can keep it off. Like, I don't eat like freaking McDonald's 3 days a week even. I don't even remember the last time I technically had like real fast food. Maybe like a couple weeks ago for Five Guys. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like here and there I'll cheat. I don't like eat like crap every day because I gotten used to it. If I eat like crap like that every day, I feel like wicked shitty. You know? Oh, just don't let anyone tell you can't do something, especially yourself. You know what I mean? It's bad enough when people tell you you're a piece of shit or like you can't do that, you're not good enough, whatever. It's way worse when you are the one telling yourself that you can't do it. You know what I mean?
And fuck everyone else.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you know.
You know, everyone gets shit, hate, whatever, all the time. Fuck it. Who cares?
Can we switch topics?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
I didn't want this to be on the show, and now it's like the main part of it.
You want a fresh topic, totally different?
Yeah.
Lefty.
Hmm.
You wake up in the morning, you've completely lost your memory. How do you get going?
Ooh. Like, how do I find out who I was?
Yeah, what's your next step? You wake up, you know nothing.
Go to my YouTube channel, I would think.
How
You
would
don't know you have a YouTube channel.
Oh, I don't. Well, I don't know, like, like.
You have no memory. As
Have
to...
I forgotten how to wipe my own ass? Do I still have motor skills? What?
No, yeah, you have the basics of life and all.
Okay.
You know, and if for some reason you're like, I don't know, a good pitcher or something like that, like, you know, you have some skill, you
Mhm.
still maintain that. You just don't know how you know.
You're the
how to
guy
do
in
it.
Memento.
Yeah, you're the guy in Memento.
I never saw
Well, you
Ooh,
fucked up.
you've made a horrible life choice.
that. How do I find? Ooh. I don't know. I've come back to me. I got to think about this.
So you're gonna want to look around the room for your pants, and you want to find your wallet.
Yeah, wallet and phone.
Those two items would pretty much tell your life story.
Really?
If you can't, yeah. Look in your wallet, dude. You know how much money you have. You know what your name is. You know where you live, and you probably know about any close family members. You also
God,
know.
then I'm gonna look and be like, this guy fucking sucks. I want a new one.
I'm waking up
guy's-
tomorrow.
This guy's broke. This sucks.
I'm going back to bed. This fucker's broke.
This can't be me. This guy's a broke ass loser. Fuck this guy.
That'd be the way to go. Though.
Yeah, I wake up, find my wallet, find my phone. That gets me pretty far. The minute I discover my awesome truck, I'm on seventh heaven.
Truck talk. I hate truck talk. I think that's that's what I want to see. People always talk about their favorite parts of the show. I want to know what people's least favorite part is.
Oh, cruise the PK subreddit for like 5 minutes. You'll find that.
Yes, everything I do is their least favorite part.
Okay.
Squad killings. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, what did I just miss? What are Joe and Andy talking
I
about?
don't know what they're talking about.
Well, Joe and Andy are talking about something.
Andy wanted to know about the subreddit. He didn't know they had a subreddit.
I didn't know you guys had a subreddit.
Yeah, we got a subreddit.
Yeah, it's devoted to us.
Yeah,
It
they're-
just shits on Woody all the time. It's great.
It's the worst branding ever. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the RSK.
Joe hates the whole Rape Squad
hate-
Killers.
So bad.
I do too. I don't think it's a good idea either. I can just see like if one of us ends up in court for some like minor traffic offense or something, or like as a character witness for or something, or maybe we want to run for politics when we're you know, later in life, and someone being like pulling up a screen of the Rape Squad Killers. and associating that with us, that's kind of fucked up.
The terrible, terrible branding.
Yeah, it's worse than lefties.
Oh, well, see, I don't feel so bad now.
It'd be so easy to start a PKA subreddit. Someone needs to do this.
No, somebody's got it already.
It's
Somebody's
like
gotta have that.
taken, yeah. We
By who?
random. Like people just take everything associated with anything we do.
Well, just track that person down, make them a mod.
I don't think we own the Rape Squad Killer subreddit. I think that's just what.
Yeah,
the
I don't
fans
own it
picked.
either. That one.
That's actually what the fans of the show picked.
Still terrible branding.
Yeah.
Do your best to distance yourself from rape.
Yeah.
Generally.
You didn't see the Painkiller Already movie poster, did you?
No, what was that one?
It had all four of us on it with Nazi uniforms.
It was actually really, really well done.
Like Kyle was like shooting a gun at money.
Oh.
Like,
I mean, if it were me, I would try to get away from all the racist stuff too, but.
I try. There's 3 other assholes on this show that bring it up all the time.
Well, I mean, you are racist though, so I mean.
Did you guys know that at some point Mike Tyson walked in on his wife having sex with Brad Pitt?
I knew that.
I did. Did you see Tyson in person? Did you see the stand-up show?
No, I was just reading a thing about Tyson on
Dude,
Reddit.
definitely go see it. I went and saw it when he came to Boston. I got tickets to my buddy for Christmas, and I went. It was in like May or something, and it was awesome. He talks about that story, a whole bunch of other stuff, but it was really good.
So wait, he walked in on Brad Pitt banging his wife?
I think he didn't walk in or banging the wife. I think that Brad Pitt was like dropping her off at home or something like that. I think it was like his ex-wife.
Bill Burr has a whole routine about this. Like guys go crazy at some woman or whatever, and he's always like, I want to know what happened right before that. Chris Brown didn't just start randomly beating on Rihanna. Rihanna said some fucked up shit. It had to happen.
Yeah, yes, she did.
Something happened to make him crazy. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a reasonable response. I suspect it wasn't. But it wasn't like she was like, "Hey, honey, I made you home baked cookies. You want some?" And he just started beating on her. Like, there's no way that happened. Like, I picture Rihanna with like an apron, her hair up, with a plate full of cookies, and he just starts wailing on her. That's not how it went down. That's not it at all. Something fucked up happened right before that.
I wish you could have the same thing for every World Star Hip Hop video. You always see some guy or girl getting their ass beat, and you never know what happened like 5 minutes before. Do they deserve it?
Right.
Same thing.
And you see the title, like, bully finally gets the justice he deserved.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't even know who the bully was here. That guy lost the fight. Are we sure he was bullying all this time?
There's no better video on World Star than that. The big, huge, like Goliath-looking dude that's getting bullied by the little kid. And he picks him up and powerbombs him. Especially when they do like the Guile theme goes with anything.
Yeah.
And it's a little kid getting in his face and picks him up and slams him like Zangief.
And the little kid starts limping away.
Yeah, I think he got a broken leg. It looked like he broke his leg on the slam.
Because the leg landed on, like, I think it was...
A ledge.
It was a ledge, like a landscaping ledge or something. Like, there might have been a tree inside it or something.
Little shit got what he deserved.
Yes, yeah. That little... And by the way, that one showed what happened leading up to the power bomb. Normally we miss that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That's why all kids should have cell phones.
Yeah. Just to document the bullying.
Everything should be documented.
Oh, dude, I love that everything is documented. Like, as a general global improvement, like, I think it's much more difficult for police. You know how we hear about all this police brutality and we see all this ridiculous stuff that's happening all the time? We see it because everyone has a video camera in their pocket. Like, I think that police will someday behave better. Like, it'll trend towards the positive. I think
they'll just outlaw video cameras on them.
That'd be hard to do,
They're already doing it. It's illegal in 3 states right now.
You know what I hate? Like, I was watching a video on Reddit the other day about a guy. He stopped at like a DUI checkpoint. So the cops are there trying to keep people
that had to be in a southern
off the road. And and then there's a kid. He's being difficult. He's like, no, I'm not rolling down my window. No, I'm not telling you my name. You know what I mean? Like, I hate it when people are doing that kind of shit. You know
really?
what I mean? Like,
Yeah, Joe, show us your papers.
That stuff
Give
drives
us your
me crazy.
papers.
Joe.
See, why do I
Get
catch
on the
crap?
boxcar. Joe's like, oh, I hate it when people don't get on the boxcars to go to Auschwitz.
Why are
That's
you
so
siding
awful.
with the-
Why are you
why
being
you siding
difficult?
with the cop, Joe, on that though? Like seriously, that cop was.
Do
an
you guys
asshole.
realize the things
Up.
that Lefty just gave us?
Yes, yes, I do. I,
Lefty just gave us 3 solid racist.
Yeah, oh yeah, no. White Lefty is a racist. Yeah.
and somewhere along here, I will take crap for making Lefty say that. Like, it'll be like, can you believe Woody's still bringing up the racist Lefty thing?
Yeah, damn it, Woody. Why'd you have to bring that up?
Bunch
Lefty
of
just
I still don't know why you
voluntarily
siding with the cop.
told
That
people to
cop was
get
an
on.
asshole.
No, I agree the cop was being a little bit of an asshole, but that kid, before the cop was even being an asshole, that kid was ready to try and be difficult. You know, and I have no problem with people.
He's ready to be difficult because he's got to do a checkpoint, which is first off unconstitutional. You shouldn't have to stop because somebody wants you to stop when you're driving on
I
a
have
road that
zero
you
problem.
paid for. You pay for those fucking roads. I hope you know this.
I have zero problem with
pay,
UI
You pay
checkpoints.
for the right to go on the road every year. That's what property taxes are. So you have a guy, which you also pay his salary, and you pay for the car and the gas in his shit to stop you to make sure that you're not doing something illegal.
Yeah,
And then
man.
When, you roll
I
down
want that
his
guy up
window,
there.
when he rolls down his window just enough to talk to the officer to ask why he's being stopped, the officer gets a fucking attitude with him. A person which he pays to protect him gets an attitude with him because the window's not down just enough for him to talk to him. So
That
he
window should
decides
be all
to be
the
an
way down.
asshole and break the law himself by false hitting him with a German Shepherd. Not only should this cop lose his job, he should fucking go to jail.
I'm not saying that particular video. I'm saying that when people are like that
I'm
kid-
like that to every cop I am. They get this much fucking window, they get the camera right in their face.
We know you don't like cops.
Matter of
They
fact,
get this much?
I got a video right on my phone today.
They get this much because that's how much Andy gives them.
That was good. That was good.
My
I am
ass kicking
sorry,
comes
Andy, but
tomorrow.
they were good.
Shitty ass camera work, but this is me filming a police officer going 85 miles an hour in a 65 zone.
Oh, and I'm not saying that I'm not against filming cops. I'm against like trying to incite a cop by just going out of your way to be an asshole.
No, but
That's what I'm saying I don't like. That pisses me off.
A cop shouldn't be incited because it's his job to be a medium.
See, I'm halfway in here. Like, I agree you shouldn't go out of your way to be an asshole. You know, that much is clear. And that's not just true with interactions with the police. It's true with interactions everywhere. Having said that, to sort of stop and demand my papers, to violate my Fourth Amendment right? I say, am I being detained? And they just flat out don't answer that question so that I sit here in some sort of semi-detained leeway type thing. That was bullshit. Like, I have rights. They shouldn't violate them. Of course, the false hit with the dog thing is inexcusable. But
And how about the fact that they talk about he was in the right while they're searching his car and ripping it apart?
yeah. Like, this guy knows his rights. Oh,
This guy knows
no.
his rights, and
We
like
just
they're
got
tearing
recorded.
his fucking car apart, and they're gonna leave that car in shambles.
Mhm.
Woody talks about me on my knees and the blowjob thing. When my second being armed robbery,
Whoa.
We're
I'm
gonna
lost
have,
on that one. You
my
just-
second armed robbery was at a place called Movie Gallery. I worked part-time.
tell the story nice and slow. Let's hear the whole thing.
I used to work at this place called Movie Gallery. This was before Netflix and everything, Redbox and everything else. People would come and rent movies. Well, my first day of work, I was actually training on the computer. We had to take these computer tests. We got robbed by 3 black guys, and they basically took us. They put us in the back, and they made me get on my hands and knees, while they tried to get the safe undone. And so after all that's said and done, they get the money. They leave out the back door. When they leave out the back door, the building's got an alarm that automatically trips. That's just the way the building's set up. And so they run away. The cops get there about 20 minutes later, since we're only in the middle of fucking Conway. So they get there, they come in with their guns on their hips and stuff, and then they want to accuse me of setting it up. So they ask if they can search my car.
Wait.
I'm like-
We missed the whole get down on your knees, blow me thing.
I told it. They can maybe get down on my hands and knees in the bathroom.
You didn't talk about that.
Yeah, we did.
You say get down on your knees, but there was nothing about a bathroom or blow me here.
There weren't no blowy. Woody always makes fun of how we give him a blowjob.
That part I add. It makes the story better.
Okay.
Oh, come on. We all know that you had to do some things. It was like Deliverance, right? You told me one time it was like Deliverance.
Oh, but the fact is, he comes like, "Can you search my car?" I'm like, okay, I guess you can search my car. So they go in my car and they take every CD out the goddamn case. I had like a case of CDs, and I get back in my car that night after everything's said and done. My whole backseat has CDs everywhere. Like, why the fuck they need to go through my CD collection to see if I was part of an armed robbery?
Maybe you're listening to some hardcore gangster rap that
I
would
don't
have.
know. I mean, I understand why they could be
deeper.
suspicious of me because I was the first day employee and they get robbed. But at the same time, like, you just went through all my shit and disrespected it.
You do see how that can look suspicious, though.
And also, it was 3 black guys that came and robbed the place. I mean, if 3 large, husky, bald white men had ran up in there,
That'd be a done deal. They just put him in cuffs, take him away.
they'd be like, "Yep, he's part of that gang. They all look the same." It would have made sense, but
I don't know. I hate cops that think they're above me. I do, and I'll do everything in my power to make sure them realize what kind of job they signed up for. This is what you agreed to be. You wanted this job. They didn't give it to you. And your job is a public servant. Be a public servant. Don't be a bully.
That's probably a good mantra for them to live by.
I mean, is that not what they are?
That is what they are. That's what they're supposed to be. That's why they have the badge and the gun and the power to arrest you. They're supposed to absorb a little abuse. Because they've got the pensions.
Be a public
and all that
servant.
stuff.
They're supposed to give directions. They're supposed to jump people off. They're supposed to change tires. They're supposed to be mediums for domestic abuse. Like if somebody's having problems domestically, they're supposed to go there and be the medium of the problems and deal with it in a nice, non-violent way. This is all part of their job. That's why there's so many of them. That's why they're armed, in case something gets out of hand. If you live in a town like I live in, shootings don't happen. So that's their whole job, domestic abuse and domestic disputes. So why did they need to be an asshole? That cop, I looked at that cop and I thought instantly, South Carolina's finest. Because that's what you go through every goddamn day at a checkpoint here. The same bullshit. Roll your window down, boy. You better do what I say. Fuck you, fat fuck. You did 2 weeks in the fucking police academy, and I gotta do what you say? How about you start making more money than I pay out in taxes a year, bitch? Fuck you.
I can't imagine why you don't have good experiences with cops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they also, the cops get around with doing the shitty ass shit too. You ever watch like a Gamecocks game or a college football game, and you see that police officer sitting there? You know he's making $40 an hour, right? For just standing there watching the football game.
I don't know. There's a police officer that I knew that worked Georgia football games, and I thought it was part of like she hated it. She said, but I don't know.
That's off duty. They're not required to do that. They get paid as part of security.
Do they? I don't know. I don't know specifically because it's not me.
Well,
so
schools around here, they hire them as security because they have the uniform, and people look at them differently than they do like a regular security guard. People look at a security guard as like a guy that has no power or nothing else. If you hire a guy that's a cop, and he has the cop uniform he can wear, people look at him differently than they would like a regular big black guy security guard.
Wings, do you think you would make a good cop?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I get ill way too fast with people.
I think that
ill like you drop rhymes on them, or is that what you meant?
Like Vanilla Ice or what?
I think I'd be a better cop than some of the cops you see on YouTube, but I don't think I would be a good cop in the way like if I was having a shitty day, I would be the kind of guy that would eventually just like, come on, dude, just get away from me.
You know, I've been thinking of uniforms that I think you would look good in, and I've come to the conclusion that I think you should be a park ranger. Now, hear me out.
Oh, God.
It's all brown. You got shorts, and you got one of those wide-brimmed hats on. You got a badge. You got a gun. You got a truck. You're out in the woods. You're walking around, getting a little exercise. I think you should be a park ranger.
Yeah, let me just go sign up for that. That's a job that everybody probably wants.
I think you need to look into that. You would make a very good park ranger.
Francis Marion Forrest, here I come.
What other jobs would be good for Wings?
Oh, man.
Just talk about
how about this? Internal affairs for the police.
No, I don't think that would be a good one.
Judge? Could Wings be a judge?
You got to be
no. Wings could make a terrible judge.
Why would I be
No. Let him be a magistrate. Let him get to decide whether police officers receive warrants to search or arrest people. Let him be that guy.
Can you
Why
imagine
would I be
Wings and
terrible
his
judge,
creative
Kyle, though?
punishments? Like the shit he dish
Oh,
out.
no, hold up. Why would I be a terrible judge, Kyle?
I can see you up there, and the prosecution will be like, "But Your Honor, this officer has 15 years of good service." And you'd be like, "I don't give two shits in a dog fuck." I said, hang him and hang him high.
You know that fucking maple tree sitting out front of the courthouse? I want his body dangling.
Exactly. That's Wings of Redemption as a magistrate or a judge. I think I hit it solid with Park Ranger
I would
guys.
be right. I would hold my officers
Slow down.
to a higher standard. My officers would be held to a standard they wouldn't like.
And then guess what? You wouldn't be a judge for very long.
Yeah, because it's a popularity contest, not an actual job.
You ever go to Yogurt Mountain?
I'm just saying, like, I'll be like, look here, son, I don't care who you are. You got this badge, you know that power that you invested in, I give you that power. The state I work for gives you that power. And you want to come in here and abuse it in my courtroom? No, sir. You do the things right. You fill out the warrant, you give this man his rights, he has the right to do this thing. Don't come back here. I don't want to see you again. Slam my gavel and go back there and get my blowjob from the secretary.
Oh God! Like I said,
Drive my fucking Mercedes Benz home with all that free fucking speeding ticket money.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, what are you taking kickbacks or something?
Yeah, Wings is
Yeah,
immediately
like they don't
a
take
corrupt judge.
kickbacks, Lefty. Come
Even
on.
in Wings' wildest fantasy, he is a corrupt judge who has like some weird sex stuff going on in the back room.
You know they're naked under that robe. Come on now.
Oh God, wait.
They are not naked under the robe.
Wings would start that trend, and he'd be like, "Wait, y'all don't do the rest of this?" And he came back with the other judge. They're like, "Dude, why are you naked under that?" He's like, "Well, I thought y'all did that."
I've seen stories where judges were sending kids that were perfectly fine to like schools and like detention centers just to get kicked back.
They'd
Try
be
to
like,
tell me judges don't get like speeding tickets kicked back from like.
Excuse me, Judge Redemption.
I saw that
There's barbecue sauce on your robe, sir.
No, Joe, that's a real thing that happened in Pennsylvania.
That is a real thing.
Yeah,
He
it
had
was terrible. The guy had like thousands of people that he sent to jail because the jail was privately owned and it paid him for referrals. Like it was so bad.
That's awesome.
There's more than
What
one
about that
crooked judge
Texas
out there.
judge that was texting the prosecution and trying to help them with their case in court?
That's crazy. I saw that today.
Yeah, like they're in court and he's like, I guess he's thinking to himself, "Oh, she missed a point here." He's like sending her a text like, "Object to that." Like, what the fuck?
That would be the female prosecutor that's blowing wings in his chambers.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's
You
the
want
one.
that acquittal, bitch. Come on, get it going.
Did we get did we get the cell phone talk recorded for earlier? I'm sorry.
I don't even remember which was. I think that was on the show.
Okay. I hope it was. If it's not, they're gonna be so pissed now. They're gonna be like, "What? Cell phone
Yeah.
talk?"
Oh my gosh.
I was talking about Wing's cell phone.
What's funny? Oh, Wings' cell phone. I think that maybe did.
Yeah,
get
I was
cut
talking
off.
about what? Yeah.
Dude,
so,
I swear, like we could cut off the show, like briefly talk about taxes or something, and then end it, and they all feel as if we just cut off the most awesome thing we could possibly produce. Yeah.
those last bits are the best bits. Like I said,
Well,
I
cell
really
phone
enjoyed
don't-
last week's show. I watched it whole through, and it wasn't just because I wasn't in it, because I actually enjoyed the parts that I was in,
Mhm.
as conceited as that sounds.
Mhm.
And it's funny, like sometimes I'll be drinking while we're doing the show, so I won't remember the things that I said. So I get a chance to
going?
Oh.
so I get a chance to react again, and I react the same way. Where did Wings go?
I don't know where Wings went, but the same thing happens to me. I watched the
He
show.
just got it gone.
I watched the show afterwards, and I think like this is a pretty good show. I think I get why people like it. Or people will tweet me things that I've said, and the non-PKA version of me would never say that shit.
Yeah, right.
Somehow this show gives me a loose tongue.
Oh God, no!
Why does he have a gun?
Oh
What the
no!
fuck is he doing?
That was uncalled for.
He just
I'm a gun
can't-
guy, and that's freaking me out.
I have that gun, and it freaks me out.
Yeah.
What kind of gun is that?
It's a
An
Remington
870.
870.
Oh, cool.
I heard somebody hit like the window in the front of the house. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
So you went to shoot somebody.
So you grabbed your shotgun and went to the
See,
front
that's
door.
how we are, you know.
Yeah, that's legit. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong.
Windows
But-
of your house.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with it. But Wings, be honest, you were totally hoping it was a corrupt cop and you were gonna get to shoot some cop ass. Be honest.
The SWAT team came to my house. I grabbed that same shotgun, head down the steps, and as I talked to them later, they said, "Yeah, well, that would be a pretty reasonable response. You did see someone in your front yard.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the Carolinas, baby."
I mean,
one of our buddies,
the
you guys
fact
can
is-
rocking. One of our buddies was, he was home on disability, hurt his back. He worked for like a furniture moving company, and I was at home, hurt his back, couldn't do anything, playing Xbox, got his headset on, playing, and hears like a rustling, doesn't know what it is, thinks it's the game, takes off his headset between things. You can hear someone trying to like come in his window. So he doesn't have a gun, but he has a sword. Now this is my buddy Luke, who's like 6'4", like 300 pounds, like just big dude. And so he pulls up his sword. He's got like an old like a William Wallace kind of sword.
Oh,
This
a
big
broadsword.
Yeah, like a broadsword. So he opens up the windows and he's got the sword. He's like, "Do we have a problem?" And he's like, I thought this was my girlfriend's house. I'm sorry." And then he's like, "This isn't your girlfriend's house. You do have a problem." And
And they decapitated
guy
him.
tries to guys tries to like back up, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going." He's like, "Put back my screen." And he watched the kid put back his screen at sword point.
And then he said, "Get
Sword
off my
point.
plane."
Yeah. My buddy Luke. His screen name, his Xbox thing is Death Dealer, and he almost killed a man with a sword because the guy was trying.
He's gonna get so many friend requests now.
Death Dealer 9000.
Death Dealer 9000.
Wow,
We should have
you
sent
really
him your
put him
friend
out
request.
there.
Yeah,
When you send him your friend request, you need to say that I'm coming in through the screen.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lots of references to sorry, I'll put back the screen, all that kind of stuff.
yeah. Send him your messages. Let him know.
Yeah, but I don't know about you guys, but I don't like stuff hitting my house at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hell no.
Like I literally, it's like, all right, is somebody trying to get into my shit?
I don't know if I would grab a shotgun. Would be my first thing.
Oh,
Well, I'm not a good fighter.
yeah, not mine because it's. I don't know. I don't have full faith in it, but I grab a gun.
I have full faith in that 870 taking out whatever's in the front of the house, be it a deer that ran into it or 2 or 3 guys.
What do you grab, Geet? You like throw a rash guard on? Take care of business?
I call my dog. I call my dog.
Brewski? I love Brewski, but come on.
Hey, he's a vicious attack dog.
Brewski's right here. Hold on. Brewski, come here.
Dude, he won't even get up.
Nah, he won't get up.
I can see he works so efficiently.
He's like, "No."
You grab this guy?
Oh.
Oh, Brewski.
I see he's finally attacking Woody now.
I wish the lighting was better.
Come here. Bruce, come here. Come here. Come here.
He's not even coming to Joe. There he goes.
He's coming. See, he's coming. See how
You just had to shake the sleep off. That's it. He's like, "Okay, I'm up. What do you want?"
He's like, "Oh, intruder."
Yeah.
Joe's gonna have to pick him up and take him to the door.
Look at Brewski. He's so awesome.
How was that not an attack dog?
Oh.
Bruski.
Brewski is filled with love.
They give him a bone. Brewski's all happy.
I think I'm more afraid of your dogs, though, Woody.
Oh,
Woody's
you
dogs
should be. My dogs have a freaking track record now. It's horrible.
Woody's dogs are much scarier than Joe's dogs.
My dogs are full on scary.
Have they gotten anybody else?
Just the one woman so far.
So far. Days since dog bite.
You always wonder, right? Like a lot of people would be like, well, if there was an intruder, my dog would turn it on. In spite of all the evidence, right? Like they don't know who's walking through the door, but they're just happy at random entrances. My dog, there's no turning it on. You just
No,
want him to
man,
turn it
no.
off.
Yeah.
It's all attack all the time.
I walk in there and that dog is like, "Holy fucking shit, somebody's here! Fuck! This guy don't belong. It's go time."
The dog got a
All
muzzle
I've
on.
been doing for
because
the
he's-
last 8 months is pumping iron, waiting on the day. I'm gonna deal some death, motherfucker. That's Woody's dog. That's Woody's
The
dog.
dog's got a muzzle on because he's legit scary and dangerous, and so he looks like Hannibal Lecter. And Kyle's like, "Oh, come on, I love dogs. Let him out."
Yeah, it did the weirdest bark, growl, try to bite thing you've ever seen because
Throw a
the
muzzle.
muzzle. It's not one of those scary like muzzles you see in old Disney movies. It's like a cage. It's like
It's a
an
fabric
elastic.
thing.
Yeah, it's like an elasticy fabric, like almost the consistency of what would like go on like a knee wrap. But it's it goes.
No,
in and out.
it's actually mesh. It's like a mesh thing.
But it felt stretchy.
Sounds
it's
ineffective.
not.
It sounds ineffective.
No,
Yeah.
it's no. All the dog can do is barely get his tongue out of his through his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your fingers.
I go. My dog doesn't.
No, I promise you, it's effective. It's the material your chair is made out of, baby.
Why was this muzzle not on the dog?
It was
You named
when
it.
I was there.
We don't know how it got out of the house exactly.
Huh.
My dog does exactly what I want her to do. She makes loud noises when somebody's outside.
My dog will fuck up someone if they come to our house.
I don't need a dog to fuck anybody up.
There's
I don't
some-
have faith in dogs fucking somebody up.
There's some dogs.
Will.
There's some dogs I can size up, and I'm like, I can kick that dog's ass. Comes down to it, I'm gonna like grab that dog by the jowls and choke him out. That dog's going down. But I look at Woody's dog, and I'm like, fuck, maybe I could break a leg. I don't know.
My dog.
If I get lucky, they are long and skinny. I mean,
They
I can
run
get a kick in.
37 miles an hour. Like, they're gigantic dogs.
Can you imagine it hitting you at full speed?
Oh my god, my dog.
It would knock me unconscious.
It is a wrecking
37.
machine. And there's three of them, right? There's the absolute fucking terror. There's the middle one who I don't know if she'd turn it on if there was a burglar there or not. There's a legit chance. And then
She would
there's-
join in with him.
I think she might, yeah. And then there's Buddy, who would just love him up. The Buddy's
Yeah.
got nothing to offer.
Yeah.
You never met my other dog, Grip, who I did give away because we had some problems.
Yeah, Grit was legit. He was a pit bull. He attacked.
Grip was a monster, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the attack dog out back. That's Katie. Katie's something a burglar should fear.
You have a dog named Katie. That
I just
burglars
wish you
should
still
fear.
had. I wish you had kept all those fighting roosters and like
You-
used them as some sort of protection.
You guys seen Katie? She's a big pit bull.
Let's see Katie. I haven't seen
Bit.
Katie.
I don't think I
I
remember
don't think
that
I've
dog.
seen Katie.
She's in a video.
I missed that.
I liked Wing's early
Is,
videos
does
where
Katie
there's
come in the house?
No, Katie can't come in the house.
Katie's that kind of dog.
Are you gonna say that you like the ones with the roosters crowing?
Wings would be like giving Modern Warfare 2 tips. Like, yeah, you gotta move around. If you head around corners, aim down sights, be prepared for your gunfight. Meanwhile, there's rooster porn happening in the background. Just like, woo! The crocodile doing and stuff, and they're going wild.
I wish I had that damn rooster money right now too.
Rooster money. Only in Conway, South Carolina, is there such thing as rooster money.
That fucking machinima contract fucked me, dude. I got rid of them when I signed that contract because I didn't need them no more.
Silly machinima paying you lots
Wings
of
on
money.
that. Wings on the corner slinging that rooster.
Yeah, rooster money, son. I don't need you.
Hey, good cock bring $1,000 now.
My cock
good.
is worth at least that.
Yeah, I would. My cock is worth, but I don't know however much I could come up with
Andy, $5, right?
in a pinch. Oh man.
He is gonna whoop
Yeah,
your
He
ass.
is. Oh my god, I'm asking for it.
Woody's all like, Andy, you just got a pinch. He did.
Man, is there a body part more valuable than your penis in the end? Is there a
You
body?
ever see a guy without a penis, like ones that got like a spider bite that's been infected? That shit's fucked up looking.
I'd kill myself. I'd kill myself if I didn't have a dick.
I'm
Life
really
is-
attached to mine.
I don't think life is worth living without a penis.
Do we have any requests for what you want Andy to do to Woody tomorrow? Like,
Black eye.
Yes. Yes. No, that's fucked up, Wings. What's wrong with you?
Wings.
Why
I have a
would you wish
scratch.
black guys on?
I think we cut off the part of the show where I showed off some sort of wound
The height
here.
difference?
No, I got hit on my face.
I mean, I could go more cartoony. I'm like, Andy, can you uppercut him and make him come out of his shoes like the Bugs Bunny shit?
I doubt that. But
Yeah, that'd be impossible. I'm not wearing any shoes.
Well, have him wear the sandals with the socks like he usually rocks.
I don't wear socks. That
He
part's
doesn't
not
wear
true.
socks.
He's
He
spreading
doesn't wear
lies.
socks.
I'm predicting that Andy either puts Woody down with a body shot, or he kicks him in the leg so hard that he can't walk.
I think it's the kick.
Maybe both.
The kicking seems excessive to me. That
I
seems.
don't know. Woody's got strong calves. I don't think the kid.
No, dude, I injured my leg on Joe's broken heavy bag. This
There we
thing is
go.
ridiculous. Joe doesn't understand how dangerous this heavy bag he
What did I
has
tell you?
is.
What did I tell you? What was the quote about training?
Training hurts.
Yes.
No,
First,
this
training.
is.
Training
I have
hurts.
had a worse injury than anyone else ever kicking a heavy bag has had. This thing is ridiculous. Maybe other people have had this injury, but they didn't survive it. He says that the heavy bag has a hard spot, and that totally does not tell the story whatsoever. It's like a concrete area in the heavy bag. And I was watching other people kick it, and I do have strong legs, right? But I'm not an experienced kicker. And I'm watching these guys kick the bag, and they fold it in half, right? When they kick a heavy bag, it looks like a V. And I'm like, oh, I would love to build that skill. I would love to have leg kicks that are, at that guy's level.
Put that shit on your resume. Like, yeah, I can do personal computers and I can kick a heavy bag in half.
I just want to be able to kick a heavy bag and make it turn into a V. So I'm working on this. I'm working on it. And eventually I get like a nice one. My hips are turning. My toes pointing in the right direction. And I kick this heavy bag, and good Lord. A heavy bag is filled with, like, cloth, right? Like, picture a pillow that's just, like, stuffed and stuffed.
Like a hamper. You kicked a hamper, and you hurt your leg.
Except this bag is known to have, like, bolts in it. Like if you don't...
Bolts in it?
Fuck you, it
This
has
bag
bolts in it.
occasionally feels like there's like a
This bag,
baseball bat in
it is ridiculously hard, and I couldn't walk for the rest of the night. I kicked it with my shin. And there's like a muscle next to your shin bone, and I can't stand on my toe anymore. It was so bad. Like I said, it's a life-threatening wound, really. It was terrible. I don't know. Joe's making light of it, but it was super bad.
Andy, so how hard do you think you can punch Woody tomorrow? In like.
I don't know.
Can you get
I
down on
went
the ground
decently
and
hard.
punch his shin, like in that muscle that he's really hurt? Can you just like attack that?
Yes.
Yeah, I can. I'm not quite sure how I want to drop him yet, but I don't want to be like too mean and like.
Thank
hit him in
you.
the face.
Yeah, you guys are all making. I'm actually fighting him tomorrow.
But like,
That's true. Like, I haven't said anything because I'm like, he actually is going to fight him tomorrow.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, this is like a real thing. You guys are like, have you tried spinning back hip rib breaking kicks shit yet? Like, these suggestions could actually be employed in 12 hours.
You think he could rip his shoulder a little? Just a little.
Yeah.
Just until you hear the cartilage let go.
I'm hoping so I'm longer than he is, and I have this hope that I can, at least keep him away with the jab for some portion of a minute, 30 seconds or something. Just, we'll see what happens.
well, here's the thing: everyone's longer than me, so it's like not like it's gonna be a big change. Except everyone's
I
longer
sat
than
in
me.
at the
I
wrong
go in there,
goddamn
like
time.
really good.
That's a good point.
I mean,
Like I spar Jill.
I feel like everybody's
like,
longer
she's
than
a lot
me.
longer than me and really, really good.
I'm
So wait, is
fucked.
it or Woody? Is this like an actual fight? Because I just pictured like you're wearing those Everlast like.
Yeah, I think we'll have
protective
that
stuff.
on, and we'll have on sparring gloves, which are like, Joe, do you have any in reach?
I don't have any here.
No, not here.
No,
I've
I
got
just have
some
these
in my
Georgia
room.
Magnum condoms. For when
It will have sparring.
uh,
You've seen MMA gloves, like they're
fuck
real
you
light.
Yeah, boxing gloves. I have to. I'm gonna have to wear boxing gloves.
Oh,
I can't
awesome!
do-
So I'll have a slight advantage, perhaps, in the sparring
I
gloves.
can't do. I can't do anything.
So I totally know what I'm gonna try and do now. Yeah, so I'll have sparring gloves on. I guess he'll have boxing gloves on, and that's it. It's
This is gonna be a kickboxing match, right?
Yeah.
Straight up kickboxing. So it won't be any ground stuff. Won't be do kickboxing rounds. Flying knees.
That's a terrible idea.
But full on punching, not like 60%, 75%. You're going 100%.
Well,
Woody can probably go 100%. Andy will go like 60 or 70.
Yeah.
that's what I had in mind too. Andy's a professional fighter. Have we mentioned this yet? He's a legit pro MMA fighter.
Grown men don't weigh 125 pounds.
Hey, I only weigh 125 pounds for like.
We have a badass girl at
For
my
like
gym
10
that fights
seconds.
at 135.
Dasha.
Dude, too bad she can't do it. Oh, that'd be so much funnier.
Maybe she might be around tomorrow. I don't
She
know.
might be
We'll
around.
see.
I bet you if we texted you, that would be way funnier actually.
Maybe we'll have Dasha beat her.
Dude, that would be so funny.
Dasha has leg kicks that are ridiculous. They're
Dasha is
gosh.
the most badass Russian walking the planet.
Yeah.
I
She-
said it.
So Joe, I guess it was like a Google Hangout like text chat type thing, not a phone text, but like I am. And he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna fight this girl, and she's gonna totally kick your ass." And in my head, I was like, I don't know about that. Like, you know, she'll have to prove that. And then I met her, and that's what would happen. That's totally. She said,
It's not as embarrassing a thing when you're actually doing martial arts as it would be in a normal day-to-day life, though.
"You guys
There's a
just
girl-
don't know her."
There's a girl at my gym, and I'm like, there's like 5 or 6 girls in there, and I honestly believe I could beat up 4 of them.
This girl
But
trains to fight twice a day, every day.
Yeah,
She's not a
there's
normal person.
Yeah, there's one girl who's like in there just strength training for 2 hours every night I'm there.
Yeah,
Just,
but that's a chick that looks like a dude.
nah, she's not attractive.
Yeah.
Oh boy, let's put that out there.
Dasha is super cute. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Dasha's super cute, but she's a killer.
Dexter.
She's a
Scary.
killer. I don't want to fight Dasha. This is
Oh,
all.
it would be so much. It would be way funnier. Oh my goodness. Because like me dropping you would be funny, but like Dasha dropping you would be hilarious.
Would you? Let me ask you this, Woody. If you did fight her, would you hold anything back at all?
Yes, all of it. Yeah, I would go totally easy, and that's why I
No,
lost.
I'm just asking. I mean, obviously we've established that everyone believes she's a better fighter, but would you feel comfortable like hitting her as hard as you could?
I think I'd have to, but Dasha would leg kick me, and it would be horrible. I would be limping within 10 seconds of that fight.
Wait, Dasha, is this a chick? Did you show us a picture of her?
Yeah,
before
she's
you
really
left?
fucking
Did you
hot.
Like us a link or something?
That sounds
Yeah.
like her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
looking great, just large
Just
Dude.
personality.
not bad.
I hope I don't get
Great,
Joe in
probably
trouble
a
with
great
this.
personality. Probably somebody who'd have a
He
great
sent me
cup
a
of coffee
picture
with.
of her, and I think it was black and white, and she was in a bikini. And he's like, I'm going to have you fight her. And I'm like, oh, this just seems inappropriate. And then he sends me a picture. He's like, this is her last MMA opponent. And the woman was all like, freaking, she looked like a Ninja Turtle or something. Like, her face was destroyed. It was, Dasha just ruined a person. I'm like, it was,
She's a badass. 100%. She's a
Yeah.
badass.
yeah. And there are people who don't get this. There are people who like, whatever. They never fought in their life, or if they have, it was like some sort of high school thing, that don't understand the difference between a trained fighter and a regular person. And they think that losing to Dasha is shameful, but it's not. Dasha will kick their ass too.
Yeah, she's a
Dasha would
tough
beat
chick.
Lefty. I'm sure of it. Lefty's 6'4" for people that don't know, which is why I mentioned him.
Well, yeah, of course. I don't fight.
yeah,
of course she's
yeah.
gonna kick my
Yeah,
ass.
she beat us all up, dude. There's no
Yeah.
shame. Dasha
There's no
could beat
shame.
up
I
the
don't-
entire Painkiller Already crew.
Probably not at once.
be kind of
Probably not at
like-
once.
Maybe
No,
if
no,
it
definitely
was-
not at once.
If it was a
You
handicap
let us-
match, we'd win.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
I
That's
can
It was
whoop
a-
Dasha's ass because Dasha might be a good fighter when they're.
Oh, no, here we go.
Don't you
Oh my
love this?
God.
That myself, Woody, and Lefty are all perfectly willing to admit that this woman could kick our asses, perhaps even at the same time. But Wings is like,
Maybe in the realm of like hand-to-hand ring fighting, but see, I'm gonna throw dirt in the bitch's eyes and make him. I'm gonna do what I can to get my advantages.
She's gonna be so mad about that dirt, she's gonna fuck
Yes.
you up.
Yeah, you will be the most injured of all of us.
When she clean that dirt out her eyes and get upset, that's when I'm gonna get my mace.
What
out.
if she has a counter, like blinking? Right? Now you're fucked.
Yeah,
She's
Dasha
very
definitely
no
has
leader.
that switch. too.
The dirt's just gonna buy me the 2 or 3 seconds I need to get on top of her and put my weight on her because she's still like 125 pounds and
No.
she can't
No,
pick up 400 pound man.
No, she will ruin you. She will ruin you.
She would be hitting you so many times.
You think your leg is
so
numb
fast.
now? Wait till you meet Dasha. She'll kick the shit out of that leg.
Here's the other thing, right? So I was doing rounds with Dasha, right? And I never ever wear a cup. I just don't do it. I think they're wicked uncomfortable, right? So we're sparring. She need me so hard that I wear a cup all the time now. Like, I spent like 8 years of training never wearing a cup. Spar with Dasha. Wear
Yeah,
one
but
all.
that doesn't convince me. You're 125 pounds. You're her weight. You're her weight class.
I'm
know.
telling you, man.
I just feel like I'm. She might be stronger than me, but I just don't feel like. I feel like my weight
I
advantage.
don't think
if I
she's
can get 'em.
stronger. She's just, but I bet she hits harder. I bet she uses.
I bet
her
you. I
body.
guarantee she gets
Yeah.
harder. But
And she also knows where to hit you, Wings. She's also
I don't know.
gonna hit
I don't
you
know
in
how
spots
you
that-
counter getting maced. I just don't.
Oh, now you're bringing in the mace.
See, here's
yeah,
how
right.
this
I
is how
haven't
we
figured that
arrived
one out either.
at the Woody thing, where it's like, well, Woody, if I'm standing behind you and I've got a Glock in your kidneys, and then we say go, and I pull the trigger, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Everybody don't understand. Like, I can't fight. I know I can't fight. So I'm going to cheat every goddamn chance I get.
Yeah, so basically
But there's
Wings
a
is like,
different, like Wings called out Joe, right? He says, Joe, I can beat you. Here's the scenario. I'll meet you in the middle of the field.
Yeah, we're going
And
to
I'll
fight
be-
out here, but I'm going to be set up for it.
He'll be in the tree line with a sniper rifle. You know? And that's your strategy for fighting.
Yeah.
That's not
And
fighting
by-
anymore.
and by those rules, Wings is the master of the universe in his mind.
Yes, yeah. He just,
He's like, it's okay, I'll just
See,
outsmart him and cheat.
Here's my fighting rules. Here we
There are
go.
no
I'm getting to the
rules.
point where I want to fight you. I'm going to hurt you. That's the whole point. If you get me to the point where I'm ready to have a physical confrontation for you, I'm ready to kill you.
Wings of Redemption is Dwight Schrute. I don't know if anybody, I don't know if anybody else has picked up on this yet, but Wings of Redemption is Dwight Schrute.
Who's that?
He's from
He
The
is
Office.
a-
He's a TV
he's a
show
character.
character.
Yeah, he's a character from The Office.
I don't know. He's copying my shit. I'm gonna give me a lawsuit. But,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just confirmed my point.
Dwight Schrute has beats and Wings has cocks.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't believe. Like, I believe that fighting, if it's not like extracurricular like you guys do it, and it's in the real world, everything goes. There's no fucking rules. There's no pride. And if you want to hurt, if you get to the point where you want to do physical damage to me, I'm going to take it up that notch.
I mean, there's a slight difference between, getting in a pushing match with someone and waiting in the tree line for them to come home.
It's not premeditated.
It's a little bit of a jump. It's a little bit of a jump.
Hiding in their closet with a large knife, waiting for them to go to sleep.
Their dog.
You
keeps
just
shooting
went from
back up.
argument to murder conspiracy in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Shit, it's not everything I do is premeditated.
They're gonna play that tape at the trial, I promise you. I guarantee it.
Yeah, forget having the rape squad killers thing associated with us. We got
I
Wings
can
saying,
just
I
imagine
premeditate
that murder trial.
everything, motherfucker.
This is our fellow man Jordy Jordan dressed as a Nazi on a poster. This is Jordy laughing with his buddy Lefty, who is a hardcore racist.
Tomorrow.
This is Jordy having a good laugh after Woody made fun of a guy's penis. Happens to be Asian. More racist.
Dasha hurt her finger, so she's wearing like a little finger condom. And who asked if it was Andy's?
That was me.
There's Joe.
So Andy, we got Woody all making fun of you of your package. How hard do you hammer the bitches?
Oh God.
No.
Dear, no.
Don't answer that.
How
No.
hard do
What's
you
the technique?
hammer the bitches? That's Wings of
You
Redemption.
got like a teddy bear or something we can see the technique on?
we got Joe's dog.
Whoa.
Come on, Brewster. It's for the show.
Oh my
Oh, no.
I want everybody to look at Woody as conspiring to have animal porn on PKA.
I could have made a really racist joke right there, but I didn't.
Oh, I
just-
didn't even
to be
catch it. It was about the
I
dog.
could have. No, I didn't. I could have, but I didn't. I could have
Good
said
job. You're
he's
learning
going
to
to show
control
how he's
yourself.
going to do it, and then he's going to eat the dog.
I didn't even see where it was
I got a
going.
serious question.
Yeah.
I got a serious
Oh,
question.
here's my
Oh,
analogy.
man,
It is sexual based. Like Andy,
That's
as
bad.
you being an Asian male, like how do you approach the dating scene?
I don't really know. I don't really date.
You have
per
a girlfriend.
se. Like my girlfriend pretty much fell on my lap for me. You know what I mean? Like
At
I don't
the
go.
strip
I don't
club?
really do.
That was about where I was going.
Yeah.
Good for Ray.
Right. First, I put $1 in her thong.
Oh, man.
She happened to be very drunk at the
That
time.
sounds kind of bad. Yeah, I really don't really go out. But dude, it's way harder as like an Asian, I feel, to like go and date people because like I'm like I guess an Asian living in a white person's world. Like it's so much easier to go out and like pick up girls if you're white. I feel.
Yeah, I'm with you right there, buddy. Like I say, I played the dating game on hard mode. You're the impossible mode. Like, I didn't want to say that Asian males.
You gotta shit me.
Andy's incredibly stupid. Okay, Andy got set up on a blind date with a Boston Celtics cheerleader, little Asian girl that was smoking hot, and our buddy knew both of them, and he was one that kind of helped set it up a little bit. And he was telling her all about how Andy lost so much weight and how he's doing personal training and trying to help him get going with the small talk. She wanted to feel Andy's abs. Andy slapped her hand away, told her no, and then stormed off because she doesn't read anime, she doesn't do jujitsu, and therefore they have nothing in common. A Boston.
So you expect the Boston Celtics cheerleader to read anime?
Yes.
Literally?
No.
You went to that blind date with that expectation.
No. So I met her and like it was wicked awkward. And then like we're talking about something and then she's like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I fight. You know, I do like MMA." And then she's like, "Oh, is that like WWF?" And I was just like, "Oh, man, like we just didn't have a lot in common."
Like, what do? Cheerlead for the fucking Red Sox?
But I don't think that Joe's fiance was really into MMA before she met him.
She wasn't. She had no idea.
She probably still isn't in MMA. She probably just deals with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Which I like that. I like the fact that she's like that. You know, there's all kinds of other girls.
Like Stan was like, "Why don't you get you a girl that games?" Like, why? So I can tell her to get the fuck off the internet when I'm doing bad in games. That's gonna work real well.
we just didn't have a lot in common.
Because she doesn't like anime.
No.
Bitches don't like anime anymore.
That should be. Now Joe Lozon needs a meme. He needs a meme. Bitches don't like anime.
GTFO.
Andy, you seem like you're real insecure in your dating life, though.
Nah, man. I'm going. I like where Randy's going with this. He wants a girl who's into anime and into
Jiu-jitsu,
and that's
Yeah,
Now, let
that's
me
not
ask
hard.
you this, Andy, do you have mangas within reach?
What's up?
Do you have like mangas within reach?
Nah, I actually don't. I don't own any.
What's a manga?
A manga is like a
It's
little
like a
comic
Japanese comic book, kind of.
book that is basically where animes are inspired from generally.
So you think it's hard to get? Because I had a guy write me for Mail Monday, and I didn't answer the question because it was like impossible mode for me. But he was black, and he lived in a town that was almost all white, and he was like, "Girls just don't like me because of that." Like it was a non-starter in many cases. I was like, man, I think that's a reality that he's just dealing with. Like that's tough. Do you feel like you got some of that too?
Oh yeah, dude, it's definitely way harder to like date like I feel as an Asian than it is as a white person. It's just because and here's the other thing though. All right, so if I'm black, at least the girl's like, "Oh, I bet you he has a huge." You know,
Okay, you got the other stereotype.
now
You
they
got
look
the
at
other
me
one.
and they're like, he's like 5'5". I'm like, they're probably like, dude, that kid already has like nothing.
They're more likely to think you know karate, which is kind of right down your alley when you say you're a fighter.
You should just tell them you're a ninja, and that would make them so much more interested
Make
in
up
what
a
you
ninja
do.
clan from North Korea, and that's the president.
Yes, yes, you are.
Well,
Yeah.
the other thing is too is like I don't look like a badass at all, and I dress like like a scrub all the time, which probably doesn't help. But like I said, like my girlfriend, I'm lucky. Like she actually started doing like workouts with me, and that's how we kind of met. And like she's super low maintenance, like all that good stuff. So I don't know, I kind of got lucky. I suppose.
I'd be really irresponsible with your level of skill in the dating rooms. I would be like grabbing other guys' girls' ass and be like, "What now, sir? What now? Would you like to hit me?"
Andy, how many T-shirts do you have?
A ton.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
I've been here 2 weeks. I've seen like 3.
I have a ton, but they're like a ton of the same kind of shirts. So I have like all like pretty much just shirts that I'll train in and stuff, and like all like training kind of gear.
And they're
shirts.
almost all Joe Lozon clothing line.
Yeah.
Damn right.
I-
My Asian houseboy.
Dude,
My
dude,
brain.
it's so funny. It's so funny with situations like that, with people who have merchandise. Like White Boys, I went through my clothes the other day. I have like 20 or 30 White Boy 7th Street shirts. They're everywhere. Every design, I've got one of them. He came and stayed with me for a little while last year, and most of them are his. He left like 30 of his own shirts. They're just in a pile.
I have
now.
like 50 Tech Tuesday shirts. We've got a whole box of them. But they're all mine. Whatever. I should leave them with Andy.
Gotta push your
Yeah,
brand.
whatever. It's a shirt. I don't care. And here's the thing, like, they're free shirts, so I'll totally like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I like free shirts.
Yeah.
I went through my I rearranged all my stuff the other day. I have 247 shirts.
A
And
lot of shirts.
That's a lot of shirts.
That's
I
a lot of
probably-
shirts.
I probably had that many. I threw out a ton of. I actually did Goodwill. Sent him a Goodwill, but I
That's
gave.
what I'm gonna have to do. I got
first crack at those though.
You did get
I,
first.
to- I
crack at-
totally got first crack before you gave those away.
Sending shirts away. You go and send them to my house. I'll just keep them for their like retail value later on in life.
You guys need a new topic?
Yes.
Kyle, what is your go-to comeback?
Yo, mama.
What do you mean if someone's like if we're having an argument?
Yeah, your comeback that fits all situations. I can go first. This is
Oh.
this is one I actually use. I tell people
No, I would.
that their mom loves me more than them.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I tell them that their father would be disappointed if they could see the man they are today.
That's harsh.
That one
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah,
But it-
ouch.
It only.
Yeah, mine's a joke.
Yeah, mine's not. Mine's serious, and it burns a little because everybody's got a little bit of that in them, where they're like, you know, did I do good enough for Dad? Did I succeed in life? Is he proud of me? Even if you're, you know, like a 50-year-old dude, you're still thinking about your 80-year-old dad who's like, hey, he could have gotten a degree.
Lefty,
Yeah, everybody's
go-to
got a little bit of
comeback?
that.
I don't really have a go-to one. I should probably just think of one. I usually just say, I'm like, have a nice life, and I block them.
You usually say something like, at least
That
I
was
can
like the
handle my
corniest
liquor.
old man comeback ever.
At least I can handle my liquor.
Yeah, that's a standard lefty comeback. I would say.
Well, I took a few shots at him. I mean, come on, I'm entitled to it.
I
got
don't
it.
even remember
got
your
it.
shots. I remember you.
A few times he was saying something. I'm like, yeah, well, at least I can handle my liquor.
Yeah, you said a few things. It was funny.
It was all in good fun. I understand what it's like to have a few too many, and
Yeah, absolutely. Last
happens.
time I consumed a few too many beverages, Joe Lozon had to slow down so that I could vomit out the window of the moving vehicle.
I
So
was-
It did happen. It did happen.
The worst part of that whole night was I ruined Joe's awesome picture.
You did.
Like I blocked the side view mirror or
I had
something.
an awesome picture in the side view mirror. Catch Kyle puking out the window, and Woody fucking moves right in front of it as I snap it. It's fucking.
even though Woody's in the shot, you can still see my head and just a cloud of vomit.
It would have been amazing. It was focused on you perfectly, and then
Yeah.
Woody moved in front, and it zoomed in on his nose.
And then Joe was too slow,
No, I hit it again, and then by that time it was done puking.
as I said.
Yeah, it was a rough fucking ride home.
Are y'all ready for a really good comeback tonight at Lefty's Weak Sauce?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me go and set this one up. Hey, Wings, you're a fat fuck. You know what else is a fat fuck? Your mother's pussy.
There was a Race Squad Killers post about you. That was like, I have an eating problem, just like your mom has a whore problem. Like people have problems, get over it. It was like, Joe, was that how it went?
Yeah, that was how. I think it was you
Like,
tweeting.
a guy was making fun of my weight. I'm going, yeah, I got an eating problem, just like your mother has a whore problem. People have problems. Get over it.
that's pretty good.
How Wings deals with hate.
I have a finely tuned hate machine.
I think you are a finely tuned hate machine.
For all the crap I gave you, Andy, that bottle looks handsome.
It's a nice bottle.
Oh, it's so awesome. So awesome. I can't believe I forget.
Yeah, and you know what else is handsome? The guy that fucked your mother last night, 'cause that was me.
Oh God!
Because it was me.
Dude, that's the guy with the Pikachu jaw in the freaking background.
No.
Man, dude. I just noticed that. Why do you have a Pikachu jaw?
I got Snorlax back there too.
What?
He said he's got Snorlax back there too.
Wings
Oh my
kind of looks
gosh.
like Snorlax.
Did Wings dress up for the show?
Them's going out, PJs.
Those are pretty awesome.
Oh fuck!
Oh boy, look what's happened to us.
Oh, this is just. So
I was kind of hoping Wings would drop one of them, and he had to bend over to pick him up, and his ass crack would just.
Is that
Oh,
Chucky?
I don't know
It's
why.
just it is. That's like a life-size Chucky.
I love
Yeah,
that the exercise machine is a storage container.
Red Dog from Red Dog's beer.
He's got the Red Dog from Red Dog Beer,
That
the most white trash beer known to man.
Do they still make Red Dog beer?
They still make Red Dog.
Like I've never had it, but I kind of have to just to say that I did once.
Nah, don't do that. I've seen people drink it, and that's enough.
Red Dog. That's the one with like the things on the cap, right? Like some quotes or something like.
I don't know about that, but I do know that there's literally a picture of a red dog like Clifford on the 12-pack. Yeah, there it is. That's it. That's the fucking dog. He has it. That's how white trash it is. That's incredible. Wings has the mascot of the most white trash drink in the world.
What, a PBR? Pabst Blue Ribbon?
No.
No.
Red
PBR
Dog.
is like a hipster beer. It's actually not too
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, maybe it's okay.
PBR is pretty good.
Wings, do you have two identical chairs in that room?
Yes, I do.
Aren't they like $700 chairs or something?
Yeah, they are. Let's see, this one.
Chair talk.
This one, the welding, it finally broke after about 3 years. So, and I'm like, 3 years is a good time for a chair for me, so I'm just gonna buy it again.
So why do you still have the broken one?
Okay, somebody won't, because it'll still hold a regular person, so they didn't want to come in here for video games.
Someone who's half the man that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just get somebody to fix the welding? Like just
No, you can't because you put a welder that close to it. They have an air piston in them. They'll pop that air piston and it'll go.
Oh, you have to carefully. You can do it. You can do it. You just
probably
be careful.
disassemble it.
A little TIG welding, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
fully support you.
I mean, you'll still support me. It's just.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
No, wings, no.
I mean, it ain't gonna like fall down. But
What if it? Oh God. What if it
I heard the
shattered?
steel creak.
No, you heard it crack.
I think we broke another weld during the wiggle.
No, it always makes that sound.
Okay.
Red Dog.
How long's this show been going?
What's our
I don't
sponsor
even
name?
know.
Red Dog beer.
I have to look it up again.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
so
it. Whoever makes
terrible.
Red Dog sponsor,
Yeah,
we'll,
Red Dog.
we'll pimp your shitty beer.
Red Dog makes Red Dog.
We'll get Merca Jerka.
No, they got to be
Red
owned
Dog
by
beer.
somebody.
World Door Games. Oh, but wait, he didn't pay for a whole show, so we're pimping me by now. Netflix.com/Woody.
Netflix.com/Woody.
Get free Netflix for a whole month.
When you get over there on Netflix, tell you what you want to do right away. If you want some thought-provoking entertainment, start watching TED Talks.
Oh, they
awesome.
do have TED. You know what? They came out with a new original series. It's called Orange is the New Black. It is really good. It's like the first season of Weeds good. It's real similar. There's a woman, like a pretty blonde, frail thing. I don't know, frail, but like, pretty blonde thing. And she goes to prison, and she's coping with this like all-female prison, and it's pretty awesome.
Jerking off.
Is there any lesbian rape?
Wow.
There's nudity in the first 20 seconds of the show.
Full
And it's
frontal
funny.
or
So that you see boobs and you see butt, but you don't see any patch.
no, none of that?
What? Is
What are those things called?
Wings, what are you doing with your left hand?
He's jerking off right now.
Oh, he tasted it. He tasted it.
Tasted it. I missed it.
I'm not jerking off. Why would you think that? I'm just. I'm hyped up right now. Like
Dude,
I actually have ADHD.
I'm talking about naked women, and Wings is like.
Let me tell you the truth. I actually have ADHD, but my fat gene suppresses it.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
So
just keep your hands in your
Like my legs, I shake them from time to time, like just up and down.
yes, dear. So some people were fussing at the
Think about
show.
that wonderful shit I took before Painkiller Already. Nobody wants to hear about.
We'll go back to it. Orange is the New Black. This thing has become my latest addiction. There's nudity in like the first 30 seconds, and part of me was like, is that a little bit excessive? But I swear, I can't name a show, like a series, that has nudity that's not awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game of Thrones is awesome. Orange is the New Black is awesome.
Spartacus sucked.
The first season was good.
No,
man.
it was good for a season or two.
Spartacus, I don't know. I thought it sucked.
I thought the first season and even the second season was decent.
Joe
But
likes
the first
Sons of
season was really
Anarchy.
good. I like Sons of Anarchy too. Seen every episode.
Yeah, chick flick.
What?
No way.
Craziness.
Sons is. I
Totally.
think Justified's better though.
It's like Desperate Housewives for dudes.
Yeah, but sometimes they shoot each other, and one guy's daughter got burned alive.
He did get burned alive. It was pretty
I
awesome.
tell you the most.
It was hard fucking core.
I tell you the shit on Sons of Anarchy that was hardcore when they buried that bitch up to his neck and then was driving the motorcycle next to his head.
No, what was hardcore is when they chained that man to that pipe and then burnt his daughter alive in front of him.
How
That's
about
what was
when
hardcore.
They burned the guy's tattoo off his back.
I saw
Oh my
that.
god! They could so quickly. This guy was still wearing the motorcycle gang's tattoo on his back. He was supposed to have it blacked out or removed, and they found out about it. So they whipped his ass, took him to the shop, and gave him the choice between a knife and a blowtorch. To get it off, he chose the blowtorch. They burnt it off his back, and this was not a small tattoo. This was a full back
No,
tattoo.
yeah, it was his whole back.
It was hardcore.
It was boring.
It's pretty rough, man.
Yeah. The show is really about a pouty person trying to please his dad.
Remember that scene back in the? Did you ever watch The Shield when?
Shield was the best.
Remember when he puts that guy in the arm lock and puts his face on the stove?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Dude, poor
Yeah.
Lamb. You had to bring up the shield. Now I'm fucking depressed.
Wait, The Shield is the
Had a
show where
comment.
the short bald guy became a.
Yeah, Michael Chiklis.
Yeah, that was pretty good, but it wasn't
Yeah.
The Wire.
I thought it was better than The Wire.
In my opinion, I think the Shield's like the best show ever.
I'm with you.
I
think The
oh
Shield's
my
better than The
gosh.
Wire.
Wow, I'm in the minority.
The Wire, man, the Wire was too much like real life. Like the bad guys won like constantly, and even when the good guys got a win, it was never like complete. It was always, some way for the bad guy to like skate around something. It was like real fucking
I
life.
love
and that
The
sucked.
Wire, and I loved Otis.
Oh yeah, the guy who's making the furniture all the time.
Did he make
The
furniture?
cop, the black cop.
No. Otis was the guy who killed other bad guys.
What show are we talking about?
The
now?
Wire. Oh yeah, The Wire.
I don't remember that in The Wire.
He had a double barrel shotgun, I think.
Omar.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, Omar Little.
He
Yeah,
was
he's
amazing.
awesome.
One of the best characters of any show, anytime.
He's got a southern accent, which doesn't really make much sense either. And he's in Baltimore, like robbing bad people.
Yes. Yeah, he
I
was-
think I'll just be taking all your shit now. Like that's a standard. That's a standard comment from Omar Little, like when he's leaving somewhere.
I never saw the Wire.
Oh, there's a question they want us to handle in this.
Fire that motherfucker up.
All right. Should we go with Andy or Joe for this question?
Let's do Andy. He's a lot more fun.
I agree. I do agree.
Oh.
Damn it! I want to get it just right. Here it is. Andy, your girlfriend and your mom's brain are switched. Okay. You have to have sex with one of them to bring them back to normal. Which one do you fuck?
I'm so glad Andy.
I would. I'd have to go with my girlfriend with. I think I'd have to go with my girlfriend with my mom's brain in it and just.
Oh, that's hardcore.
Yeah, but the
I
fact
just
is,
feel like
Kyle's got
don't-
the O faces on both of them.
And
Either
just
one
don't
of them is a bad answer.
say anything and be like.
And never make eye contact.
Yeah,
especially.
like because if I ended up having to bang my mom, I would have that image in my head, and like every time it would just and it'd have to be the girlfriend. It just with my mom's brain in it or whatever, and just literally there could be no communication.
Hang on, let me get my
whatsoever.
girlfriend in on this question.
Awesome.
Hang on, I want to include.
Wings? Which one you tapping?
Me? I'll go with the hidden third option of jerking off and just waiting till this problem to work itself out. I mean, one of them has to die. Maybe both of them die. Maybe I'll go plenty of fish and find another girlfriend. Did you realize I'm fat and have low testosterone? I can go a long time without having sex.
It's his superpower. Low libido. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, I don't need it that much. I mean, the girl can't be like, yeah, I'm going to give you pussy. Well, okay, I'm going to play video games. Fuck your ass.
I think I'm with Andy. I think I would just, like, Mom, bend over. I got like, let's not talk about this.
See, because if it's your girlfriend's body and your mom's brain/personality, at least a couple years down the line, you can convince yourself that it was your girlfriend. It'll just kind of blend into all the times you've had sex with that body, and you can tell yourself that at the time it was your girlfriend still, not really your mom.
And
Also,
also,
if you end up banging your mom's body, you're banging your fucking mom, dude. That's fucked up.
I'm also, like, my wife's a lot hotter than my mom. She's younger and everything. But I wonder, like, do I get to hit pristine mom? My mom was prom queen and homecoming queen. Just saying.
So wait a minute, you think about banging your mom?
Are you-
Do I get 18-year-old mom? Because that shit's legit.
Are you expecting you get to bang your mom in her prime?
So if you're like in Back to the Future, you would have banged your mom?
That seems dangerous, right? Because then there could be no me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Futurama technically Fry made himself, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably shouldn't touch that. I probably shouldn't do it. I'm just saying, old mom was hot.
You mean young mom?
What if
Yeah,
your
I
mom
guess.
starts, what if your mom starts giving you direction though? Like while it's going on.
Oh,
That's just.
that's so. Oh.
God, I wish Fallout 3 ran well on Windows 7 PCs because I so want to buy it right now. Damn it.
Apple.
Lol.
We're talking about gaming, Joe.
Yeah,
Oh.
come on.
Xbox One.
Xbox One over PS4, huh?
I'm kind of stuck now. I'm not gonna buy someone else an Xbox One and then not get myself one.
Really?
Oh, you want to get on the people?
I lost one on the Anderson Silver fight, so yeah.
You bet an Xbox One on the Anderson Silva fight?
Yep,
Okay.
I did.
All right, so I conferred with my girlfriend on this question, and we came to a solution. What the fuck is going on at Wings' house? What?
What?
What the fuck is going on?
Shouldn't it be a Confederate flag in the background or something?
Yes, dude. There should be at least one Confederate flag in the background. Woody, can you click his screen? So his
Yeah,
screen's
yeah.
up?
Is that
What?
Crook?
Move those things.
He's
This
like
is just randomly going on at this dude's house in the middle of the show.
Why is this happening?
I don't know who that is. They're
please
in a
don't discharge the
uniform.
firearm.
Oh, if that gun went off, I'd be so happy. There's children about?
Wait, do you see a
No,
kid?
no children. I just sound like a child. 23.
Cool.
What?
What if they know that thousands of people are watching them?
Hundreds of
This was
thousands.
Mike at my house.
When he goes hundreds of thousands.
What is happening?
No way.
You gotta do it.
No way.
You gotta do it.
Appreciate it, George.
He's playing dressed up with my brother's uniform, so.
Well, that's why I thought he was crook. Wings has a brother, and all we know about him is that he has a crooked penis.
Oh, okay. So I conferred with my girlfriend on your question, and we agreed that I would have sex with her body that had my mother's brain in it, but before we had sex, we'd knock her out. That way my mother never knew about it.
So you'd rape your girlfriend with your mom's brain in it?
Yes.
In the body. Okay.
Yes, and they would both agree to this.
Okay.
I would be the only one who consciously knew that something fucked up went down.
We could get an anesthesiologist on board. Like they.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome at
I mean, I
wiping
wasn't gonna
memories.
clock her in the chin or anything. You know, I figured we'd just give her some
Rape
pills.
Squad Killers make so much.
Rape squad killers. There you go. There you go. I have my ways. I know what how to handle this.
Lefty?
I sided with Andy. I think I sided with Andy. Although Kyle's solution made me think like, could you just like configure quickly a glory hole and just say, just do it. I don't want to know. I don't care.
No.
Game over.
But you do know and you do care.
I wouldn't know in that scenario if it was like a blind.
What if it was both? What if it was both on the other side?
Oh,
You'd be,
God.
what if you're like, no?
That's like the worst possible thing. Like, so they make you choose between two awful things. You're like, I want both of those awful things. Never mind. I'm with Andy. Never mind.
That's the hardcore answer. The hardcore answer is, I gotta choose. I want them both.
Oh,
Come
man.
on, ladies. Let's get confused.
Red dog.
Wings, who was that person in your brother's uniform?
That was my cousin Charlie. That's the guy who just came here and held the thing and popped my zit.
Oh,
Yeah, when we popped,
playing
what was
with
it? That was a time.
what did he do? He held the camera, right?
Yeah, he held the camera earlier.
I thought he popped the zit, which would be creepy.
That's Charlie. He's good people. Cause I can, motherfucker. But everybody, his gamer tag is cause I can 311. 311 in cans is the same number.
I love that we're giving out gamer tags now. This is awesome. All right.
My house is like this. It's crazy from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed.
But I guess I was just, they don't know that you're putting on a show.
They know.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no respect for the show in Wing's house. Like,
No.
sometimes random people just sit behind and like join. And you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where like the way that like Wings like never apologizes and stuff like that. I think everybody that's there is kind of the same way. I think they're all kind of like Wings.
Everybody that hangs out with me pretty much knows the way I am. I
Yeah.
don't apologize. I don't say I'm sorry. And like people think this is like this.
And he is sometimes redundant.
And like people think that like this is stupid policy to have in life, but I'm like I don't try to look back.
Yeah. Nope.
like-
Why would you? You stand by what you say, right?
You stand by what you say.
There you
made
go.
A mistake. If you made the mistake, let's move on. It was a mistake. I mean,
You don't admit the mistake, and you don't look back on it.
admitting
You
the
just keep
mistake does
moving.
nothing though. It does
No.
nothing. It
Yeah,
changes
this is
nothing.
good, right? So you're kind of a guy who doesn't always think before he talks or acts, and never apologizes or admits
And never
a mistake.
thinks about what he said
Right.
or done.
So we're on the same playing field now. You're kind of understanding.
Doesn't leave much room for improvement.
It's like I never think before I say or do things, and I never apologize.
It
Ever.
takes too much time.
Nah. And I ain't got time for that.
No time at all.
I want people to like me for me, and me for me is coming off the cuff, and I say what I think when it happens in my head. So you never get crossed emotions from Jordy. It doesn't happen.
Mm-mm.
No, sir.
Like when you
Not
invite Jordy on like a podcast, you know what you're getting when you invite him on the podcast.
Yep.
Like Lefty's like, oh my god, I went on his podcast.
Wait, no, I didn't. That was a really good episode. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like you act like surprised. Well, maybe that was Chaos Silencer. That because Chaos Silencer, they run a more friendly podcast, and like I'm up there, fucking dropping f-bombs, and shit like that. I'm like, I don't know if you ever seen my show. You kind of take all the rules and throw them out the window.
It's kind of a pimple popping show.
When we have a new body sore, it's time to bust the camera. We like black eyes and scarred faces, and we make fun of Asian guys' penis, then ask them about dating advice.
Oh.
And then we get the Asian guy back and let him beat up one of the co-hosts.
That's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen tomorrow.
I'd laugh if Woody wins. What happens when Woody wins?
Yeah, what happens if the sun
That's
doesn't
the worst
come up?
show ever on the next PKA is the worst show ever. Because he's like, guess what, motherfuckers? I beat his ass. He's all up on our ass.
I must have been better than I thought.
Yeah, and he's going to be like, you guys are such pieces of shit because you thought I'd get my ass kicked. Who won, bitch? The worst show ever. So, Andy, you basically have to win.
Beating somebody like Andy up can't really give you that great a satisfaction.
Oh my god!
Why?
That's like Goliath beating up David. Like, yeah, bitch. Kind of expected it.
Joe, are you shopping for new towels?
I was checking Woot, and they had towels. And we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, Joe is in the market for towels.
Yeah,
I like the white towels you can get at Walmart.
Gotta spend that bonus money on something. I heard IKEA has good towels too.
Bed Bath & Beyond has good towels.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Wait, what are your favorite towels to use for the washcloth in the shower?
The ones at Walmart that come in the bag.
Oh, okay.
So I tweeted out a picture of Joe's freaking inadequate toilet paper. What's up with that?
You got a house, Joe. It's time to rock the Charmin, bitch.
Freaking wet wipes. That's just for the guests.
So you don't use toilet paper at all?
Usually just wet wipes.
See, to me, wet wipe is a finishing blow. It's not the...
No.
Wet wipes are finesse.
I just see Woody whispering to himself when he wipes his toe. He's like, "Finish him."
No, yeah, the heavy lifting is done with like a high quality cottonelle, whatever, and then the white wipe comes along just to polish.
You gotta go with the flushables.
Yes, for sure.
There's like you don't use the 3 seashells.
Who doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells?
Those are the people that watch this podcast because they were not born. They weren't even a glimmer in their father's eye.
Dude, these people have seen the Demolition Man. They know what's up.
They probably haven't. They don't appreciate
Some
it.
people will get it, and other people will be like, haha, yeah, I get that, but they don't. They're just like, I don't get the 3 seashells reference.
Depressing.
It's okay.
You can Google 3 seashells, and you'll probably not even get the joke.
It'll come right out.
I hope so.
Probably the only saving grace for an
Get
awful,
on Netflix,
awful film.
netflix.com/Woody, and check out Demolition Man, a
classic
matchup between Sylvester Stallone and
Wesley Snipes.
Dennis Rodman.
Wesley
When's
Snipes.
Wesley
Dennis
Snipes?
Rodman was in Dennis Rodman was in
Five.
Sidekick.
Yeah,
Double Take or
that's
something
right.
like that with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
Jordy,
is also an underrated
What's up,
movie.
fam?
what famous person will you personally mourn when they die?
James Randi.
Who's that?
He is a magician.
Okay,
He's the
why?
head of the James Randi Foundation. He's a well-known
J-Rap.
skeptic.
He's a skeptic magician. He's the guy that defrauded Uri Geller, Peter Popoff, numerous psychics like Sylvia Brown.
When you say he defrauded them, in your world, does that mean that he proved they were frauds?
Right.
Okay.
He refrauded them.
He infrauded them.
I will really miss Clint Eastwood when he's gone.
I don't know. Did you see Hereafter? Like,
Yeah, I think
Eastwood.
He has so little time left. That man looks like a raisin.
That man looks like he looks like an old mule out in the field. It's like, God damn, son, he's still kicking. Like old Bart, he plowed in fields for 15 years.
He's frighteningly old.
I missed Heath Ledger when he died.
Yeah, man, that's.
I didn't. Here's the thing with Heath Ledger. I didn't even know he was an actor until he did Joker. Like I know he was in Grimm fairy tales with like the other person. But
He was in Brokeback Mountain. I know you like that.
Yeah. And
I
The
didn't
Knight's
watch-
Tale.
I didn't watch Brokeback Mountain. I mean, like,
Next Tale was actually pretty good. I like
Yeah,
that.
it was. I liked the like modern, I don't know, stylings they threw into medieval times. The music and the dancing.
Can I choose someone that's already dead? Because it really like for.
Woody just chose somebody who was already dead.
That's
Oh yeah, okay, fine. George Carlin.
no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys looking at towels?
Hey,
If that's the same
They
thing,
are.
I'll change
They're over
mine
there
to the
debating
Sam
on towels.
Kinison.
Let's watch
Sam
Joe and
Kinison.
Andy pick towels.
I'm gonna go with some midnight blue.
Do you actually care what color your towels are?
The set of two. They're like $20 a piece.
$20 a goddamn piece. Go to Walmart, Pep.
I'm telling you, man, when you get some nice towels, you can't look back.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if I get
But
a
you gotta
couple-
wash them first. As soon as you get them, before you use them, you
Yeah,
gotta
but
wash
what
and dry
happens when
them.
you grab that nice $20 towel to like pick up vomit after Woody gets his stomach punched in tomorrow?
That's a legit possibility.
Yeah.
Lefty, why do you have to
It
wash
makes
the
Wings
towel
so
immediately?
These are Turkish cotton, 100% genuine Turkish cotton.
Oh,
Did the
Scotty did
Turkish
that.
slaves build it? I mean, is there like a little Turkish factory where they
I
make
got
3 piece
some.
an
I
hour?
got some Martha Stewart towels. I'm pretty sure those tiny Cambodian children made that shit. The red count is outstanding.
You know it's Cambodian when it's high quality. They are seamstress over there, matching.
You
Yeah,
got the
they
best
don't
breast
fuck
milk
around.
too. That's
Best
100%
breast milk
pure
around.
Cambodian.
Yeah, Cambodian breast milk. It's there's a big black market for it.
No, but what do you wash the? Well, at least maybe it's because I bought only cheap towels. But you wash them and dry them to get any like extraneous threads out, or as many as you can before you use it. Because otherwise, if you go with the first, like if you buy them and just use them when you get out of the shower, you've got like all the threads all over you and shit.
oh.
At least again, that could be just because I've bought cheap towels. But
We
I mean,
bought
I
towels
wash it
recently.
anyway.
And I told Joe this already, but you touch the towels and they're like heaven on your skin. It's like, this is awesome. And my wife bought a bunch of them. So we had like 12 brand new, incredibly soft, wonderful towels. And then we tried them after the shower, and they were the least absorbent bullshit towels in the world. It's like
Yeah.
a shower curtain. Like you're just rubbing water around, going nowhere.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I got some for those for my girlfriend. They were like brown, and they felt great. But it's like, I don't know, it's like a blanket or something. It's like not made to absorb water.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It's crap.
Crap.
Pushes everything around.
So, Joe, are you still towel shopping?
Into Woot, and yeah, kind of.
yeah, kind of. I'm onto place settings now.
Andy, do you use Joe's towels?
That's a good question. I don't know if the towels downstairs are mine or his. I actually don't remember.
Are you excited
problem.
about
Did
the
you
new?
buy
It
any
might
of
be
them?
his. I don't really remember. I know I brought some though. I don't know.
Are you psyched about the next towel delivery, knowing that they'll work your way into your?
We'll be here in a couple days now. I mean,
Towels are towels, whatever.
it was
I'm
meant to
looking
be.
forward
We were
to it.
talking about towels, and then Woot had towels. We're good.
All right then. Topics. I think I've come up with like the last 100. Anyone else?
Yeah, something like that.
What is the purpose of Painkiller Already being 4 hours long?
You know, it just happened. Like people started loving the longer episodes.
Wild card in the show. Wild card. In the show.
What just happened? Oh, just end it right now?
Wild card. Do it.
That's PK 141. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Should I do it?
Yes. I don't know.
Joe into the show.
Kyle's gonna make it happen. Kyle,
Joe ended
decide.
the show.
Into the show.
All right, that was it. Good night,
Blame
everybody.
Kyle and Joe.